cut that one short. Usually when I play a bit of it, it's usually banned in Russia for some reason. Dasy FX is fucking completely banned in Russia and China. They really, really don't like him for some reason. I'm not sure about Public Enemy. I'm sure Public Enemy have played in Russia, so I might be all right. Excuse my sniffing. I've been struggling with fucking pollen the last few days. Coughing and spluttering, and my eyes haven't been as bad as usual, but that's next. And I just thought I'd chuck a short one up this morning. Did a long one last night, it was good. Some good discussion going on. No griefage at all or fuck all. So it was chill as fuck. So yeah, just thought I'd do a short one this morning. There's only Joe's on Zara's channel. If anyone wants to watch that, Joe and SG are on. PD's also on. I'll promote other people while I'm live. PD's also on. I think he was anyway. I don't know if he still is. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on. Chill one. First hour or two last night I was, first couple of hours, 3 maybe, I was like well into it, and then I can't remember, it was someone dropped a comment about me not saying anything for a while, and I just commented, I was just sitting back and letting the discussion flow. I didn't want to jump in and break up the discussion that was going on. So yeah, I do that sometimes. I'll sit back and I'll just let it go, let it flow. Morning, John. Morning, Michelle. I know I'm risking putting that in the title. Morning, Chill. Well, got noisy bastards next door hacking off the building next door and doing roofs and whatnot. So that can only be good for the sale of my place. The place opposite is being regenerated as we speak as well. And I'm right in the middle of a regeneration area. So, morning, Gamer.
Hi, guys.
You just got up or you've been up all night?
Oh, no, I've been asleep.
You sound funky fresh.
I've been up a while, though. I haven't just got up.
You sound funky fresh, you do. You sound funky fresh.
Right, I've got no... Listen, Ministry, I've got no idea. I'm still in pain. It's like I'm just housebound still.
Have you got a neighbour that you can, like, get to have fucking Anakin on the lead and you just, like, wobble along beside him?
Like I said, I took him down the shop yesterday.
It wasn't too bad, was it?
No, it was fine. Walked past that neighbours and all, didn't I? Walked past them, laughing at them I was. And saying to the other neighbours and all sorts, my dog who barks. So Anakin went past the Rottweilers, he didn't even bark, but them was like, and I mean, I was just, and Anakin didn't bark. He was jumping up a bit, looking back and stuff like that, but he didn't bark. He didn't bark because he wouldn't fuck up there.
My lurcher, wherever he is, he's a bugger. If he's off the lead, he'll go up to any other dog as friendly as anything. He's really friendly, but obviously other dogs aren't all friendly. Yeah. As soon as I clip him on the lead, if I see a dog coming, as soon as we get anywhere close, he starts barking.
Anakin's the same.
But he doesn't do it when he's off the lead. When he's off the lead, he's fucking tail up in the air, wagging, hello, look at me, I'm friendly. You know what I mean? But as soon as he's on the lead, you walk past someone with another dog and he's looking, he just starts barking. He turns into a lunatic.
Yeah. It's not normally Anakin's fine, but then when they walk past and when they turn the back, that's when he gans. Like I've obviously got control of him, so I can just hold him and not let him run and jump up. But it's like he tempts it when you turn your back on him.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I think he gets that from his dad.
Well, working dogs, whatever people say, working dogs, trained working dogs, the pups always seem to be easier to train, or any well-trained dog. The pups always seem to be easier to train because the parent is well-trained. But they also will have that hunting instinct in them. If the parent is a trained protection dog,
Uh-huh.
Anakin will have that in him. It will be.
In him, I
It'll come
know. It's
to him. It'll
already
come
there, I know.
morning,
It's
Jose.
like he says, like his mother Havana is like one of the best trained dogs I've ever seen. Natural spent a lot of money training, getting that dog trained. He didn't train it like that. He took it to a canine protection, like one of the best ones,
Yeah.
and he spent thousands on Havana's training. So obviously, Anakin's came from Havana, so that's
Yeah.
already in him.
Yeah, it's already in
I
it.
can't
It's
take
already
it
there.
away.
It's
Obviously, I
already
just
there.
want him to be nice and just do as he's told. But he's got that in him where he wants to like do this type of work. He wants to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's in
Yeah.
his DNA.
The thing is, as he's grown up as well, he's obviously seriously attached to you because he's so close to you. So he's going to want to go into protect my dad mode, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. And I cannot stop him either. I cannot stop him. It's just he wants to do it. It's like he hasn't even been trained to do it either. It's just like it's already there.
Control him, but don't really scold him for it. But just control him,
I've done zero protection work with him. Zero. Because when you start doing that type of work with him, you need to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I need to be confident enough to do it. So I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't mind taking for walks a little lead, teaching them tricks, but put them on a sleeve and stuff like that. It's like I need to really trust them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. If like I was thinking of getting a Mally and training it up so far, but then taking it for pad training sort of thing. Because I've never done anything like that. I've only ever trained.
If you haven't, I haven't either. Ministry. I'd advise you to see someone who knows what they're talking about before you deal like that.
That's it. I've only ever trained working dogs, as in terriers and lurchers and spaniel crosses and stuff, which can be hard work. I'm really experienced at that, but something like a German Shepherd or a Mally or a Dutch Shepherd are a completely different story. My basic or my knowledge of working dogs would serve me well, but only to a point, because I've never really had to deal with over aggressive terriers or lurchers, to be honest.
It's like you need to make sure that it's not about aggression. It's like you're giving it the command to do that. So when it's in training on a sleeve book, well, if it sees something, let's say it's off a lead one day, it sees something that reminds it of that, and guns and fucking swings on a barn or an old woman or something like that. Imagine it though, how much shit you're gonna be, and you'll have people wanting to kill your dog.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't want to teach him that in case one day something triggers his head and he can't attack someone.
Yeah.
Big up Michelle as well. Hi Michelle. Hi Jose.
Morning,
what's Yogi saying? I was sitting for a family in Derby with a girl and I was seeing there. Adorna, she said she was fine. I was in the kitchen. I went to get a drink. It was fine until I turned around and pounced. See, when you turn your back on them, and Anakin's like that. When people turn their back, and I advise them just to keep on going, you know what I mean? But it's like Anakin's fine, sweet as a nut. So to turn their back, he want to jump up on the back. Not to bite them and out like that, but if it's an old woman, because I've seen the amount of force he's got in them, if it's like he jumps up on the wrong person, he could knock that person over. He's definitely got the strength enough to do it. It's just not good. So it's like he's like with him. And it look bad and all, you know. And I'm just like face value. It can look like you're mistreating them, but I'm not. I've got to be firm and assertive. Sometimes I get a little bit loud. You know, I've got to be like that to get me point across. And eventually, I reckon after another year, because remember he's only 1, and he's still a puppy until he's 2. So by the time he's 2, I think this type of behaviour, this crazy behaviour, I'll have it under control.
Yeah, I would have thought so. He'll settle down. He'll settle down. It's just, he wants to he wants to play all the time, and that play's turning into protection, isn't it? So But he probably still just wants to fucking play all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's really obedient, to be fair, though. It's like, I can get him to do fucking anything. It's like, I'll kind of wait till I get him to do backflips, you know what I mean? I'm going to teach him to do a backflip. He's definitely got the strength and the agility to do, you know, I'm telling you now, he could do a backflip.
Oh,
I could like nearly D1, but he didn't like tempting it out. It's obviously easy on a trampoline, but it's like, no, when you're trying to teach D in your back garden on the grass. Well, I'm talking like 10 years ago nearly now, ministry. But what you need to do, you just tuck your knees in. You tuck your knees in, and I like to do, I could always just land on my knees, doing a backflip. But it's like you go break your neck if you get it wrong, you know. But the trick is to tuck your knees in.
Yeah, I've attempted it a few times. Not athletic enough. Even when I was playing rugby, not athletic enough for fucking backflips. Too heavy. Heavy.
Good morning, twin.
Yeah, there's some last night's YouTube seemed pretty chill. I don't know what it was, whether it kicked off over societies, but it was all pretty fucking chill last night.
Did it kick off?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see a lot. Because obviously I did a live and he was live at the same time, so I just shut mine off, had a quick look, see what's going on Jamie's, and then got my head down, like, you know.
Yeah. No, I don't know why Joe and fucking SJ didn't just come over here, because I was not even there. She's asleep.
Yeah, I was watching Zara's this morning for a bit. I was watching
I
that.
had a little look on, and I had a look on, like it says I'm bored. I didn't even need to walk down the shop one out the day, really, either. I didn't need anything.
Yeah.
I'm still going down, like, I'll get some drink later. Feel all right now, though. I've had some cold all and ibuprofen. I haven't even stuck in that bottle of stuff really yet for a couple of weeks, but I feel all right. I'm just still in pain, you know what I mean? When I move, I'm all right. When I'm sitting down, staying still in an upright position, I feel fine then.
Yeah.
As soon as I start to move about, it just knocks.
Yeah, that's because you fucking, you know, if it's a little green fracture or even if you've done the cartilage between the ribs.
When the butcher, he says, you haven't got a broken rib. He was a medic in the army or something. And fucking, he says it's not broken. You've done something to your liver. And he tells us exactly what to go and ask the pharmacist for next door, because the chemist is just next door to the butcher's. And I went in and asked exactly what he says, and I got it.
Yeah. Well, I said could be. You know, you fucking could have a bruised or fucking lacerated liver if a dog hit you in the side full on.
Lacerated liver, that's what he says.
You know what I mean? It's like fucking having a kidney punch or a liver punch, isn't it? From the fucking. You know what I mean?
Felt like I got hit off fucking Tyson Fury.
Yeah. I've had fucking cracked ribs, obviously, and the cartilage between the ribs, when that pops, that's worse. But I've also done my solar plexus in the past, in the middle here, the cartilage, playing rugby, and that took me off my feet for about 10 weeks.
10 weeks?
Yeah, nothing they could do for it, and it was like I was like a wheezy old lady for fucking about. I think I was on the settee for about.
That's the problem. See, that I can't stand having that cartilage in the back of my foot, because even when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm like, it's horrible. That's the reason I've got to get up so early. Like, I would lie there all day and fucking dream me, but it's like, I can't sit. I've got to get that shit up. I can't breathe like that. And I'll tell you what, even like it does hurt us, but I will cough it up. But if you drink some water and then try to cough, but it's painful.
Yeah. Thing is with that now as well, you know, if it's your liver or your rib, you'll have to be careful, because you'll be susceptible to it happen again. You know what I mean?
Oh, I definitely kind of get knocked again or fall over and out like that. Agonising. I've got to be careful.
You're missing the nice weather to be up the woods. If it was, well, the last few days I've been out a lot of the time.
That's not nice to me. I'm sorry, it's too hot. It's too hot for me. Never mind the dog.
Hot for me, but if I get out with the dog up in the woods or something in the shade, fucking sit there, a couple of doobies, fucking lovely.
It's too hot for anything out there. I'm sorry, like it's. I've heard of people, especially in Liverpool and Marie. I've heard of people getting fines in Liverpool for taking the dog out because it's too hot, getting fined for it.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I'll
take mine at fucking, like, I don't know, I took him at about 6:30 this morning. So nice and cool, but it is fucking really cloudy here. I think we're due some fucking rain.
I've let him out for a wee in permanent garden. That's it. Up now.
Yeah.
In
the afternoon.
I've got a fucked rib. It's boiling hot. It's just get tough on again.
Yeah. In the afternoon, I'll take him in the van. Let him jump out of the van onto grass. 2-minute walk to a pond, and the dog's just lying in the pond for an hour while we fucking sit there smoking. So
I want to tap them at the beach again because obviously it's the weather for it. They want to tap them at the beach, but it's just I'm just waiting for my rib really.
Yeah,
better up, and I'm just ready to go. Might make a little video out of it as well, like. But I'm not gonna let them off the lead at the beach though, just because of other people and other dogs. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I'll tap him in the water with us though. I'll go in the water as well. I'll just tap my shoes in and off. I'm not bothered if me trackies get soaking. Just tap me. I'll go in the water with them.
Have you got any rivers near you that are clean enough to fucking and shallow enough to walk and wade?
Well, I don't know. I could go to Devon. Devon's rivers are but I didn't really still fancy getting in it. I'd rather go to the beach.
Yeah, the beach would be cleaner. But I swear the river's clean enough to fucking swim in.
Yeah, Anne-Marie was on the Liverpool Echo page. I follow Liverpool Echo news because it's fucking brutal when you watch Liverpool's Echo page on Facebook. It's fucking lethal. Worse than London, what you read on there. Yeah, people getting shot all the time when I'm down Liverpool. Not like up here. But I put the posted on the page saying people getting fined for walking the dogs because of the heat. Because I was wondering why people getting fined for walking the dogs. And I clicked on it and it was because of the heat. I thought it was because they were letting them shit all out or something. You know what I mean? Or clean it up, something like that. But it wasn't. It was because of the heat.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, especially.
I've seen loads of advice on Facebook as well, where people leaving dogs in the cars, wait 5 minutes, then break the window and get the dog out and ring the police. What your advice is? 5 minutes, if the owner doesn't come back, through the window.
No, shouldn't be leaving dogs in the car in this weather. Like I said, in the afternoon, if it's hot and the dog wants to go out, air-conditioned van to the pond, and that's fucking it. Like, no overexertion, apart from jumping in the pond after fucking sticks and that, you know.
And if I seen a dog there, I'll take the advice, maybe. But you meant to ring the police first and let them know what you're doing, and then you kind of get done for it the same. But if I see the dog there, like trapped in that car and it looks slightly distressed, I will fucking stand there and wait, you know. And if he doesn't come back, I'm going to smash his car up, attack the dog, and you'll never see that dog again.
Yeah. We passed a woman yesterday afternoon. It wasn't too hot yesterday afternoon, but it's a woman I've seen before, and I think her and her dad breed gun dogs or something.
Oh, Anne-Marie, what you arguing for? I'm not arguing with you, but I did see it on the Liverpool Echo page. You just stop arguing with us. I didn't follow any Manchester one.
Yeah, she's got a big Mitsubishi fucking L200 thing, but the back cab on it obviously is kitted out for the dogs, and it's got its own air conditioner in it. For the gun dogs, you know, she had 3 labs and 3 spaniels, I think, and she was doing the same as us, taking to swimming in the pond, like so.
Yeah, no, and that's why I want to tap them to the beach, because I think in this weather, I could just basically chuck them in the sea, you know what I mean? If you're that hot.
Yeah.
And control it. He'll love it and all. He likes the water. When I took him to see the Promised Land, it was like it'd been raining the night before or something, and it was like there was a bit water, you know what I mean? So it was all fresh, muddy water, and I just let him in it. Like, go on, get yourself away. He loves it, you know what I mean? He likes the water, because when I first took him to the beach when he was just a little puppy, he wasn't keen on the waves and the water coming at me.
Yeah.
Because he'd never seen it before. But now I think he'll be head first.
Yeah, my dog that I got left, the one I got left, he doesn't like the house, but he'll go in the pond and just lie down. But his mother, the one I've just lost, you couldn't keep her out.
Not in this heat. Not in this heat. It's like it's short walks in and out, sort of, you know what I mean? Because if I did it, he's just going to be a nightmare, and then you're popping about in you all the time. I didn't like him like that. I like him to be nice and chilled, you know what I mean? And walk, because they'll just come in and go to sleep. I didn't want them eating cartwheels in here.
No, Rob Lee, that's one thing I always do before putting the dog in the van as well, is fucking litre of water over his head and back. Oh, breaking news from Sly News. Official threatened to do a live free and turn up at Morrison's if Welshie called her she one more time. Sly News left at that point. We didn't want to see the breakfast getting abused in a COL crisis.
Another bit, you know, bro.
What's that?
Ministry, you breaking up girls when shit.
It might be my internet. I am plugged into Ethernet, but it's been fucking playing up again lately. Unless my missus is out there with a cable doing this to ruin it.
Hey, I just want you to catch back up. I can hear you fine there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't got any extra.
I'm sure you've caught back up now. Speak minute.
Let me check myself out and then. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It might be my internet. If you can't hear me or if I'm lagging.
Are you sorted?
Well, I think so. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I haven't got my YouTube out.
Yeah, you sound fine. But your cameras went to shit. It's like having technical issues, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I'm plugged into the Ethernet. Let me check my Nord a minute.
Yeah.
See if I got anything in my VPN that's slowing me down.
You sound fine now.
All right. Hopefully
I just didn't know whether you delayed or not.
No, it might just be my internet. There is a lot of work going on at the minute, so I don't know if BT are about doing more fiber cable laying.
You want to get that new fiber in, man?
Yeah, they're updating us now at the moment.
I swear to God, Ministry, I've not had speeds like at mine, especially when I upload a video here.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would have took like an hour or something before, for even something like a 10-minute video. Now it's uploaded in minutes. It's the best internet I've ever had, mine. It's blew BT out the water. I've had BT in, and this U fiber thing just blew them out the water.
Yeah, well, they keep, every couple of days you see them in
I get a
fuck-
thousand.
main
I get a
junction box
1,000
or man up
MPS.
somewhere.
I get a
But,
1,000
yeah,
MBS in our ministry, guaranteed. You know.
they've been laying with big reels, you know. So it's not all connected yet. They're just connecting sections, but like we are out in the fucking sticks, so you know, at the end of the line,
I put Soma. And Twin Flames, have I still wearing that fluffy hat? What do you mean fluffy hat? It's a bloody Russian CTTP hat.
you did look like Deputy Dog the other day when you didn't have a top on and you were wearing that hat, mind.
I'm wearing it right now and without the top on. I'm not trying to be camera to prove it either because I did it after and I'm smoking. But no, listen, it's a bet, man. I think I've been wearing this hat for the sake of it for this amount of time. It's a bet. You're not saying off my head. I'll win me bet. I'll win. I says I'll wear it for a year. And I'll win me bet, and you better pair up and all.
I love my Russian tank hat, mind. Mine's a camouflage one, and I've got to say I do love it. I do love it.
I know. I want to come on one, like.
Yeah, it's supposed to be waterproof, and it is to a point. Yeah, there's a real tree woodland camo, so yeah, I love it. Fucking love it.
It's my armor now. It's my shield. But people must think I'm mental, like when I'm walking about in this heat with a Russian hat on. I have had comments, you know, from all walks of life, just saying, "Are you not hot with that hat on?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm adapting to the climate." That's always me coming back.
Yeah, I get some looks because whether it's a beanie or a cap to hand, I just grab the first thing, so I might wear a fucking beanie out in the sun. And people fucking look at me funny as well.
He didn't put that on the screen ministry. Get him off. Who comes in promoting?
Oh, that's probably Chubby. He's been going around. He went to another channel the other day and fucking as me and said that I was live. So some Americans came over to mine, but it was obvious it wasn't fucking me. If they bothered to look at the got a mod to look at the channel.
Oh, that fake ministry guy modded up. Yeah. It's probably just Chubby Rain.
Yeah. Oh, it's Chubby. It's like one of them lot, you know. And like I said to Ty the other day, most of these who are trying to cause the trouble with all the very well done fake accounts are people that panel with us and sit smiling and giggling every day. You know, there's some people that don't show face. This is people that show face on a daily, you know.
You get some nice sausages. It's just
random trolls.
I've seen this. I've seen the same names for 2 years. You come in the chat, you talk shit about everyone else, but I was thinking to myself, like, who are you? Really? I think about the just get. Well, you're saying all this shit about me for this prolonged amount of time, but who are you? You're just a fake name on a picture, on a screen. You know, you've
morning, bro.
Morning, right and wrong.
Morning.
Yeah, that's
Hey, yeah, in Yogi's world, I best not be getting only 300. What I'll do, I'll run a diagnostic to check my speeds, and if I'm getting out less, they'll be taking money off my bill. I swear to God.
It's fucking boiling out there.
It's ridiculous out there.
We got quite a bit of cloud here at the moment. It's warm, but we got a few.
Put in the paint stripper on the brickwork outside to get the paint off it. You know, it's fucking hell. The sun's beating down on my back and my neck. Yeah, but I'll take a fucking break now.
It's ridiculous, I know.
Oh, I love it, but not only working.
No, I can't stay out in the direct sun for too long at all.
I won't be stupid enough to have a job working in that heat.
Well, you're a ginge ministry, you know. You're a ginge. That's the trouble with you. You're a ginge.
Yep.
Ginger ministry. Imagine ministry with a ginger head here. Imagine if he wasn't bald and he had a ginger fucking mullet.
I've seen him as a kid.
Yeah, I put photos up and on a video. I'll have to have a look at the video and timestamp it. It's a video. It's a video shot on Brighton seafront in 1984. Scooter rally, and I'm on it. I'm on it as a complete twat.
I would have definitely bullied you when you were a kid, you know.
You fucking wouldn't.
I would have
You
bullied
definitely wouldn't, Gamer. You definitely
I
wouldn't.
would, I would have.
You fucking wouldn't.
I was horrible, me. I would have. I was horrible. I used to bully the teachers, man. Never mind the
Yeah, I'll have to dig the
I
video
tell you
up.
how horrible I was. We had this new French teacher coming,
Who's cheeky?
and we had these stamps. No, like our planners they were called, just to like confirm your lesson, and then you get a stamp to confirm that you were in your lesson.
Yeah.
And her name was Miss Burley,
Morning,
and the
cheeky
first
chap.
name was A. But yeah,
Morning,
the
Mr.
stamps
BB.
used to always get your first two
Anne-Marie,
initials and your
Robertine.
surname, and then the
Okay,
first
that's
letter of your first name.
Been playing.
So her initials were
Bonjour.
Boo. I ripped into her. I call her a boo. It was me who invented it. I was getting a boo off the symptoms, and anything she said, I would just say a boo, a boo. I would just disrupt the lesson as much as I could, and cause as much chaos, taking the piss. I even stole a stamp. I took the boo stamp.
Has anyone seen Grip in the last couple of days?
Listen, there was hell on about it because he's not allowed to nick one of them stamps, and I nicked it, and I got pulled into the principal's office, grassed up obviously because I took it, and I got pulled in. I was sitting there with it in my pocket, and the head teacher, the principal, saying, "Have you got the stamp? Or we're going to have to get the police in." I'm just getting, I haven't got it. It's in my
Morning,
pocket,
Michelle.
really, you know. I couldn't wait to just throw it away, which I did. I fucking threw it. As soon as I got out, that principal was, but she couldn't touch us. She couldn't search us. I just said,
No.
I haven't got it.
I think Gripper was on Zara's yesterday morning, I think. Ty, I
He
missed it.
is around then. She haven't killed him then, no?
What a load of waffle, man. Hey, man, read in between the lines.
What do you mean, Gamer?
It's non-existent. It wasn't real. It's a myth. Unless someone actually seen them together on camera, and until someone can say they did, I think they've found the software to sync microphones together. Which,
You reckon?
listen, that's not impossible software, you know. You know what they're like. Even she says herself, we'll just troll the life out of them. And then when you make comments like that to me, I think, well, was it real? Or just a fantasy?
I don't know. I thought he was up there. I thought he was in Liverpool.
They came onto my live together.
Who's seen them together?
They came onto my live.
Together?
Yeah.
And you swear by that ministry?
Yes.
Right. Well, there must have been then. There you go then. There's the mystery solved. They were in Liverpool together. So has they gone on about the bullshit then? It looks like they were.
It is Michelle. Marie, morning.
Morning, Macy.
Yeah.
Morning, Libertarian.
Morning, Nicola.
Yogi's asking where they're seen together.
No
Go
comment,
on.
Yogi. No comment.
Oh, aware, ministry, spill the beans because it's an investigation.
I ain't spilling fuck all. I'm not snitchy
Private, it's
bastard.
private.
Well, you're not snitching on them. We only want to know whether they're together. We're not the police, you know. They're not going to get nicked.
It's private, man.
Come on, look. Oh, he's going round. Oh, dog was head button the door.
They came backstage on yours ministry, didn't they?
Yeah. They came
There
on
you go,
panel.
then. Well, that's where I was saying, Yogi. Ministry seen it with his own eyes. And that's enough for me. I've got no reason to disbelieve ministry. None at all. Good morning, Nutter. Hi, Marie C. Robert Lee.
So, any plans for today, Ty, apart from paint stripping, which will be a fucking awful job to do?
I mean, I was out there yesterday with a hot blowgun, hot air gun and scraping it off the stones, but I got half of it. Then I thought, fuck, let's try paint stripper. I'll leave it for half hour when I'm going to put the pressure washer back on.
Yeah. Absolute hell. It would just be hell. I'd hate it. For any amount of money, I just wouldn't want to do it.
Do what?
Fucking paint stripping with a fucking blowtorch or whatever in this heat. I just couldn't think it out worse. I'd rather be anywhere else.
It's got to be done. Jobs have got to get done around the house, gamer. You can't just leave it slide. It's like morning.
I cannot do.
Morning, Talina. What do you reckon of this 8 preacher coming to Britain then? Did you see that thing when Nigel Farage was brought up on his video?
I don't know what you're saying. What's he saying, Ministry? Translate that for us. No, I'm not joking. I didn't understand you. I didn't know you said something about coming to Britain. I don't know what you mean.
There's a hate preacher coming to Britain to preach hate.
Who?
Nigel Farage brought it up yesterday.
Who was it?
They showed a video. I'm trying to find it now. He's a bastard, isn't he? I tell you. This guy.
Who is it?
I'll tell you now in a minute, game. I'm gonna get his fucking name up.
Andrew Tate's innocent, by the way. Just putting that out there.
Innocent of what?
Everything.
You believe that? I don't.
Yeah.
Why has he been arrested twice then?
The Matrix is coming for him.
The Matrix?
Yeah.
Well,
Didn't like outspoken people, man. He's been warned, and he still's not shutting up. So I think next they'll just eliminate him.
Yeah, he's outspoken, but also his lifestyle that he's leading out in Romania, they don't like that sort of shit, do they?
Didn't he? Wasn't he found guilty of running up?
So what if he gets? Listen, he's putting food in people's mouths at the end of the day. It's a job. If you want a job, they get on a webcam.
I get people emailing my own website, nfarage.com.
Who was it? Have you found the name yet? Because I didn't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I will do my research.
I'll tell you no, gamer.
Who I think we could probably quite safely call a hate preacher from Bangladesh was coming to the United Kingdom. Let me show you a little clip of Ina Abbasi talking about
Ina Abbasi.
11 attacks.
Ina Abbasi.
Yeah. He's bragging up the 9/11. He wants to cut everybody's heads off.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah.
Extreme gender ideology.
Here you are. That's the bastard. He's coming to Britain to fucking preach shit.
He's gonna get no but fucking hate himself, isn't he? Because we
Well,
already
he's
know
gonna
he's
be-
on his way.
yeah, but-
We know right now he's on his way. So God knows how many other people knows he's coming.
I think they should bring back stoning at Speaker's Corner on a Sunday. If people don't like what's being said, they got, Life of Brian style. You can buy some gravel if you like the offended, some rocks if you're offended, and if you're really pissed off, you can buy some fucking slabs.
Fuck off, Ministry.
I'm
all
all
for people to be honest.
Why aren't our government stopping people like that coming into the country?
It's for other people to be offended by our opinion. You're allowed to be offended. You're allowed to disagree. I'm all for that, but you're not coming out and saying, "Oh, 9/11's okay" and all this shit. I'm
No,
sorry.
you shouldn't be allowed in. You shouldn't be allowed
No,
in.
he's saying,
we
you know, if you
know.
don't follow, if you speak up against Allah, you'll have your head cut off and all this shit. You know, why are our government letting people that got into the fucking country in the first place? We're trying to get rid of the cunts out of the country.
Yeah,
But
it shouldn't be.
even Allah itself, it's like Allah's not. Allah wasn't a god; he was just a prophet. You know
Or
what I mean?
maybe they're just going to let him in, and Interpol or, you know, MI5 are going to swoop on him.
No, I
And
don't know. I think he's just going to stir. You know how easily influenced some of these youngsters are. You know, it's fucking.
Maybe they've
Yeah,
got to
you
wait
do
for him
keep
to
the
leave
option, right?
Bangladesh before they can grab him. See.
Yeah.
The government want this type of behaviour, man. They promote it, if anything.
Yeah.
Today, it's like it's also who's got the problem with it, like the normal people. It's also who's bothered, but them couldn't give a monkeys. It's like you look at like the agenda. Everyone knows they want to bring the population down. Everyone gets that. They want people to stop having children and just bring down the world population. We're all aware of that. So it's like, why would they not let people kill each other or bring hate? So it just causes more chaos. And you know what I mean, it's like they want it.
I
If you
reckon
look
we
at
should
it-
bring back a death penalty myself, anyway. Life for a life.
But
Agreed.
you do get why that's never going to happen. It's because miscarriages of justice. So what if you kill an innocent man? That's why isn't he death penalty? If you get it wrong,
astronomical
and even
today.
get it wrong once is bad enough.
DNA and all
but
that,
when
you can't
it's
go wrong,
thousands of
can you?
people, and you know about that. I mean, look what they've done with the IPP sentences. They over abused that. There's people still in prison on them. So imagine if the judges, power trip judges, got the ability to execute people. Imagine how many's gone to get it wrong.
Well, if DNA don't give, if they got your DNA, there's no mistakes then.
True. Good point. If it was 100% that you've definitely done it, and I'd be all for it then. But it's just like on some occasions, what about if you get it wrong?
Well, yeah, there is that risk. It's got to be, 100% fucking guilt. If there's any sort of doubt, then
I'd be all for it. Listen, I've met murderers, okay? I've met people in prison on doing life for murder, okay? And I'll tell you what, the weren't that bad people. It was more a spur of the moment thing that happened to them. But not all of them, but most of them who I met, it was more spur of the moment. They were really nice people. I swear to God.
How can a murderer be a nice person?
Because it was just like a drunken accident. You know what I mean? It was just like
you don't kill someone by accident, do you?
Yes.
Oh, well, I stabbed him in the chest. I just tripped over my knife and straight in his chest.
He was called Mark, okay? He got a minimum tariff of 16 years life imprisonment for murdering his wife. What happened was, he got in an argument, he just picked up a knife and stabbed her. In a heated moment.
Well,
it was 30 seconds of these 60 years on the planet. 30 seconds that happened.
Well,
does it make him
lost
evil?
Control, didn't he? He lost control.
Yeah. But does it make him evil? Does it defy him as a murderer forever and that's it? You're just a killer.
I honestly believe there's no excuses for murdering someone. No excuses at all. You know, if you can't hold your temper, then suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
Have you been in a relationship before, Ty?
What relationship?
Have you ever had a intimate relationship?
I'm married, gamer.
You're married, so has it never flared up once over your time?
Of course it has. Of course it has. Tell me a marriage that doesn't have
what it's like then. And and for some people, especially under the influence of alcohol, them situations could turn sour very quickly.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. But
I've not been violent enough, but I've had fucking cups and I'm getting through others, and I've had a duck. They've put a hole on the wall. You know what I mean? Well, I'll leave these type of situations, but like when I was younger, it wasn't always like that.
Oh, Sonia.
Yeah, it's true enough. Yeah, I mean, it's mitigate. You know, it's no mitigating circumstance for me because he was drunk. If somebody's drunk, then you know,
There's an old man caught. Oh, it's no defense.
just walk away, isn't it? You know,
It's
you
the only
can't kill.
thing you can do. Why?
You got to hold your temper. That's what it's all about. You know, you just walk away. If you were having a dispute or a row with your wife, you know, you try to just fucking leave the room or something, walk away, go out.
People don't know. But I'll tell you what the worst type of criminal in prison was who I met. It was the burglars.
Yes,
Now,
I agree with you.
They were just horrible people, you know, and they just didn't care about note or nothing. Yeah. It was just like if I thought anyone deserved to be there, because obviously I haven't got the nonsense and that on my wing. But it was just like anyone who was around me, I just felt deserved to be there. It was like years ago breaking into people's houses and robbing, I just think. And just even the type of person they were, how cold they were just horrible people. It's the only way to describe them.
Yeah. Well, you know.
A lot, but like it says, a lot of good people were in there. I met a lot of good lads.
Well, I wouldn't say they're good people, Gamer, you know.
No, good people. No, good men. Good men. A lot of good lads. Just in there, you know what I mean? Like, shouldn't really be there. Some of them, if you ask me, should be in a fucking hospital.
Let me ask you this about your buddy. Do you think he's a good man?
Who?
Live free.
Oh, he's a messiah.
Yeah, and what about the abuse and things you've done to women, and you think he's a good man?
100% messiah.
Well, you lost your case already, you know.
Fucking like God. Sorry, like he's like God.
He's a fucking woman abuser.
That's a ridiculous statement.
I'm not going to sit on here and have an argument right or wrong about you with Live Free or what he's done or whatever. It's not,
not an argument, but you said
I don't know what you're digging for an argument about this for.
No. I know I was really going off what you said about good men in prison, and he's in prison, and I asked you, do you think he's a good man? You said yes, he's God.
I wasn't talking precisely about Live Free law. I was talking about people in general, and I tell you that I met many good men in there. And if he's trying to say, do you think Live Free is? He is. Okay?
Wrong. You're wrong.
I don't care whether you disagree with us. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm not going
to you are as well. You are as well. You were as well. But, you know, most people would say, you know, he's a woman abuser. That's what they'd say. They wouldn't say he's
just stop slating Live Free in my presence. I don't know what you're trying to provoke, but you're not getting.
I'm not trying to provoke anything. I'm just making it.
I am far too superior on here now to deal with this type of bullshit.
What's it like living in your world? I want to know.
Really?
How's your ribs? How's your ribs?
It's no fucking fairy tale, put it that way.
How's your ribs?
Fucked.
Did you go to hospital?
Nah.
So you got bruised ribs.
It's what's it? Something with me liver. What's it called again? Ministry. Ministry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Gamer. What was that? I was talking to my missus a minute.
What's it called with me liver again? What was it called?
Laceration on the liver. Yeah. It's just like a small split.
I got an ex-army medic to check it for us.
What do you say?
He says exactly what Ministry just says.
Lacerated liver, yeah, bruised liver.
How did that troll just appear straight away, though? You know what I mean? It's like you're sitting waiting for it. You sad little freak.
Yes, you said he was the Messiah, so he appeared.
Just turn it off, though. Get it off the screen. I don't know. I mean, why would I want this? Just a fake profile and like it's important.
Oh, he might have a prison pocket phone. You don't know.
Fuck off. It's not Live Free.
Huh? If he's the man, he'd have a phone in.
I don't know who it'll be Chubby Red. Probably who it is.
Probably.
He hasn't been to hospital or the doctors, Yogi. He just diagnosed his own condition.
There's no good day, even if it was a broken rib. All they'll do is give us codeine and send us packing.
Yeah, I doubt if you broke your rib.
I haven't broke it. Like I says, the medic checked. He says it's definitely not broke.
It's just he's knocked they've knocked the wind out of you, that's all.
Absolutely ran, and it was like a steam train. I knocked the wind out of us. I've done something to my liver. Little shit. He's not even little. When he stands on his back legs, he's about the same size as me.
Have you weighed him, Gamer, to see how much he weighs?
Nah.
You don't take him to the vets to weigh him?
No, not yet. I've never needed it because there's been no reason to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be bothered with his ear at one point, but I got the stuff myself.
Yeah. No, I always pop in my vets and just put him on the scales and walk back out.
It's a bit of a nightmare where I live, you know. I've tried to sign up to my local one, just get up and not taking on any more patients at the minute.
You know, that's unusual. Vets, they fucking all over money, the vets, huh?
Wouldn't take us on, just says they're not taking on anymore. Everyone's got dogs around there, though. Everyone.
Nice little fox came in front of me this morning, ministry. And I was out.
Oh, did you not record it?
I took a few photos of him,
Yeah, I do like a fox cow. Cheeky little buggers.
He came from the lake, you know, whether he's looking for ducklings or something like that, you know, or a duck and munch on.
Yeah.
But he was fucking skinny as a rake.
Was he?
It's always got rid of Gripper. I reckon Gripper's been kidnapped off Sam and me. He's went down Liverpool and not returned. That's what happens when you make the Scousers little bunny.
Hey, what's the latest on that sub thing? You know, they're running up the bear this morning, weren't they?
Yeah, according to the US Coast Guard, it's still a rescue operation because they've got some should have some.
I heard they're getting some supersonic noises. They're getting banging and that. So hold on a minute. Well, you must be able to identify where you're hearing that noise from if you can hear it. However, human.
This could be a whale.
Plus,
it could be a whale.
Plus. Or 10,000 meters. It's a couple of miles down, Gamer.
2 miles down, isn't it? It's 2 miles.
And when you look at the mass of that, you know, like ocean floor 2 miles down, and even then when he's square meters, it's like, honestly, I swear to God, the level of the scale of it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, if that the thing, it's got no power, then it could be taken anywhere by the undercurrent. It could be any fucking where. Any fucking where in that ocean.
And then noises could be the thing just collapsing in on itself with the pressure.
Yeah. Or it could be whales, ministry, but you know, sonic noise of a whale or something, you know.
If we can find them, round of a fucking applause. But I know you look.
I think it's a bit late for him now, to be honest with you.
But imagine being there, banging on the submarine, thinking that someone's going to be in here. Think about it, you're underwater, banging on the submarine. It's like if you can hear it, if you can pick that up, that trail, fucking Jedis. I hope they get found, obviously. But
everybody hopes they get found, but I reckon it's going to be too late for them now. Sadly.
Yeah, I think so.
I think if
they do find them, just they can get oxygen pumped into them because they're not going to be able to just winch them up from fucking 2 miles down. It's going to take like fucking 24 hours to get them up from down there or more.
You'd think you'd have procedures. Listen, though, would you not think, ministry, you'd have procedures in place where if the submarine did fail and submerge, that you'd have like some sort of emergency backup to get out of there and like resurf yourself, even if you like had like an airbag and you just blew it up in air,
Go on, Kipper.
selling that, and then you left the submarine, you'd be able to just float up, wouldn't you? Think about it. You know what I'm talking about? If you put yourself like in like a ball, okay, and then suddenly add like some sort of device to pump it up full of air when you're out the submarine, that would just submerge you, and it would be like a fucking backup. You know what I mean? But it's all you like.
You die, gamer.
Eh?
You die from decompression sickness before you got to the surface.
See, I didn't get the science behind it. I was just.
If they were at 2 miles down with say two scuba tanks, at 45 minutes of oxygen in each tank for say an hour and a half, they would probably only make it up fucking 2,000-3,000 feet. When you come up from that depth, these deep divers who go to like 5,000 feet and stuff, it takes them like 8 hours to come up from their dive. People they have an oxygen fucking tube pumped straight to their mask. As soon as they come off the bottom, they attach an oxygen pipe to their mask because they know it's going to take so long to come up from the bottom. You get the bends.
They get the bends.
Oxygen in your blood, bubbles, and it'll fucking cook your brain.
Ministry, give me a spanner. Give me a spanner. Or one of the motivators just deal with that live free profile of cells. If someone doesn't time them out, I'm going to get a spanner and deal me fucking self.
Don't white knight now. Stop white knight then. Stop white knight then now.
It's just annoying us. I'm getting wound up. I'm trying to have a serious debate about this and that. Just see these snidey little comments in the corner of my eye.
Don't look at them then. Don't look at them. Simples.
I'm trying my best not to. Like I said, it was in the corner of my eye.
They get play free. Go on, son.
Keep them out. Because you didn't like them, so didn't just be like being a false prophet either. Bearing false witness and all that.
Give her your elbow, boy. I gotta see.
Yeah, I agree. 100% gamer, false prophet, Leper Messiah, fucking hell.
If they got to the surface in that thing, they can't get out of the fucking thing in any way.
Just should be easy to find. That's all.
Stanley's got the info. Look, 330 meters the deepest scuba dive. I wasn't sure. I thought it was like 1,000 or 1,500, but it's not. It's not.
You wouldn't catch me going all the way down there. When you think about it, like 2 mile down, looking distance, when you like think about how far away 2 mile is from now, just looking out, it's like.
I think they were saying when they got the first page they had to sign was a disclaimer saying chance of death, like, you know, on the first page, like that they had to sign. So who in their right mind would want to fucking go down that deep to look at a fucking old wreck?
True kicker.
I don't care if it is a fucking Titanic.
No. Well, it's been recorded on cameras that much. Just fucking sit and watch the videos for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well, they just done a massive EI thing on it, which went in to depth. On where you can see it on the scale. You know what I mean? They've sent like a drone thing down to take loads of pictures of it. And they've got to get proper EI of the wreckage. So I don't know why you'd want to go down again, but people do want to see things, don't they? People explore. It's a part of your human nature that people want to find out.
Yeah, it's a sad situation to see. That is very sad. But you know me, I wouldn't do anything that I'm not in control of. You know what I mean? If I'm not in control of something.
Listen. No, if you had the opportunity, right or wrong, would you get in a rocket and be an astronaut and go to the moon?
Would I fuck?
Would I fuck? Why? So you wouldn't want to go up there if you had that opportunity? You were lucky enough to have the opportunity.
Not any fucking life.
No, mate. No, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry, like, I'd love to get to Mars on the moon and stuff.
We get exposed where we are. I don't need to go through the Van Allen belt to fucking fry myself.
Even if it was a one-way mission, even if there was no return, I would still go. You know,
I might if they
me in a fucking airplane.
Weedage to keep me going, you know, and enough food. Then I might consider it.
I don't like flying, and then I'm fucking gonna fuck that.
That's the only way to get there.
Especially a rocket designed by Nazi because that's the technology they're still using. There's
Yeah,
another question. Why is our
I
technology?
don't know about the technology
Why
we
is our
use. I just
technology
know.
moved on from the 40s?
Hey, so you like you being a man, so you wouldn't love to go to the moon and look down on the earth.
Well, it's gone.
So now you've actually seen it with your own eyes. I'm sorry, like fucking if I don't know how anyone wouldn't grasp at that opportunity.
Oh, Lordy.
Why would you want to do it? Fucking hell. What can you do up there?
Why
You
would
still
you
sit.
not?
You just sit in a fucking tin can looking out the window.
Well, not really. I'd be on the moon.
We're off the button moon. We followed Mr. Spoon Button Moon.
I know, but I'm on a serious note. Also, you wouldn't just want to see that with your own eyes and just think, "Wow," and would be
Yeah, you can see it on TV,
imagine the
man.
sight.
I'm not saying I wouldn't do
But I want to
that
see it on the
Right.
telly.
fucking galactic
Go on,
thing
please,
because
let
that only skims the lower
Go on, please,
atmosphere.
I'll be back in a minute.
So I'm not saying that I wouldn't do the Virgin Galactic, but I'm like you, Ty. I'm reluctant to get in planes.
Yeah.
So
You know, like I said, if I'm not in charge, in control, I won't do it. I won't ride a roller coaster. Fucking hell, no way.
I like roller coasters.
My
I'll be
missus said,
honest.
"Oh, it's safe." She said, "Ah, yeah, only once it's got to come off it. We're all fucking dead." But that's just me. You know, I fucking won't do anything out of my comfort zone. No way. No way at all.
Yeah.
It took me till I was in my 40s before I had a fucking holiday on a plane. Flew away to Spain and that. Fucking hell.
I was in
And I
my
would never,
20s.
honestly, I would never have gone if I hadn't got married. She pokes me into it, but I would, if I was
Oh.
single, I'd never fucking fly.
No, I was 20s the first time, and I didn't fly again then till fucking I was in my 30s probably.
Yeah.
Morning.
Hey, what's up, man? Ministry of
Good morning.
Madness. Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Morning. Morning.
No worries.
I'm all right. I want to make
Oh, you were the
friends.
guy who jumped on. You were the guy who jumped on. I remember you.
Can you hear me?
Still,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
jumped on.
Yeah.
You did. But these are just trolls, aren't they?
Now, someone went
I hate
over
to ask
to
you.
the Red channel and my clone account causing trouble, gamer.
Where you
I know
from,
what you're talking
Sterling?
about.
Sterling, where you from?
South
mate?
Carolina.
Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, well, welcome.
Yeah, but now I live in South America. Thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Right, Ministry, I
kicked
got to
off.
go and finish this painting job. So I'll catch you later.
All right, Ty, no worries.
Okay.
Ciao.
Cheers, man.
See you, Ty.
Good morning. Well, I don't know if I'm not a troll or not. I just got kicked off the last two panels and that I was on, so I want this one to go differently.
Yeah, well, you won't get kicked off
But
here.
my problem was like I came on with a guy called Draco.
Draco.
You came on with him.
Yeah.
I asked him a little question, and he went like ill sex and stuff like that.
He went.
And he came on at exactly the same time as you.
Oh yeah, that's one. But like, I'm not responsible for what he
I'm sorry,
said.
I'm not a parrot.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. You're
You
not.
don't. Huh?
You're a bit quiet there, gamer.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I said, oh, sorry, it's my microphone. I said, fair enough then. Like, you're not responsible for what he does. Okay.
Oh. But what he offended you in some way?
It just, well, not really offended us. I just thought, just like the alarm bell started going off when I asked him a question, and he was saying about fucking someone up the arse and stuff like that. And I thought, wow.
Oh yeah, he does that. He always talks about sex.
So
He does that. He always talks about sex. That's where his mind is all the time. He does that to me too. I don't know why.
Well, my radar is on it. The alarm bells are ringing.
Oh,
Yeah,
radar.
well, yeah.
Gamers radar's going off. Look out.
Huh?
You've
When
seen what I'm
gamers
like on
radar's
here when
going off, look
tomatoes
out.
come in, doing all the
But-
all the degenerates on YouTube, bro, and how desperate they are, and all a bunch of fucking virgins. You know what I'm like with them shady. I fucking annihilate them.
I doubt it.
Fucking just why not just get another wank? You know what I mean? And Shady's the worst offender. He's the worst one. That Shady. He's the worst
In
one.
your
He's the
opinion,
biggest creep on YouTube.
Big up
What
Shady.
My opinion. I'm entitled to it as well.
are you entitled to your opinion, gamer? Of course you are. Yeah, I was watching bit of Shadies yesterday morning before I went out filming, and
Yeah.
obviously it came to my attention that like fucking Chubby or whoever with a clone had been in promoting my live, and that's something I wouldn't do. I would never do. I'd never go into someone else's live and put into the live into the chat that I was live.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on. I was just saying it's not my style. It's not my thing.
I wouldn't be mad about it. We weren't mad about it. Like here's what happened. Just so I'm clear, I think this is what you're talking. I wasn't going to bring that. We're in the pandemic pub. My buddy Orlo's channel. Somebody named Ministry of Sadness comes in and says, "Hey, I'm live right now. Come check us out." And then we were trying to find it because Ministry of Sadness doesn't go live. Isn't we were typing or someone was typing. Yeah.
There's an actual direct clone of
Someone
of
must listen, you know, because I
very clever.
Hello?
They've done it. Very clever.
think it's me. Might be lagging. I'm going to leave and join back with the stream. I don't know whether it's me or not.
Don't rush.
I'm going to leave and join back.
Don't
Okay.
rush.
But yeah, I did see yourself and Orlo and that on someone else's panel the other night. So I recognised your faces when you came on mine, but I didn't realise that someone had been in, acting like a fucking idiot.
It wasn't an idiot though. They just said, "Hey, come check us out sometime." So, or even the channel host Orlo was like, "Yeah, let's go." So we all just went, and we're like, "Oh, everybody like we got there, and people were asking us like, how'd you get here?" We're like, "Well, because they came to the chat and invited us." So
Yeah.
we hit the link, and everyone's like, "No, I would never do that. I would never do that." And then we looked suspicious. I was like, "Look, just go look at the fucking chat. Somebody named Ministry of Sadness just told us, so we came. Like, what's the big deal?"
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense. I
clones.
don't care. Really.
Yeah,
I don't care. So you have, so you have a clone. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll say it, I've got a few clones. There's Ministry of Sadness, Ministry of Dharma, and there is a Ministry of Madness that's very well done, but they've only got one sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, their name, they've left it one space different to mine, because mine has very specifically got a devil's head, a Welsh flag on it. And now the new account has, so big up, Stan. You muted, Sterling.
Sorry about that. I changed to my headphones. Is this better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Well, if anyone in the chat If I'm not good, just let me know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Where were we?
I was just saying that there's a lot of clones around, and one of them is very, very good. It's the name is very accurate and similar to mine. That's why I've changed my channel avatar, which they will do. But I'll just because I use it, people know about 3 or 4 of my avatars, so I'll just keep changing the avatars, and they'll have to keep playing catch up.
Okay. But so just so I'm clear, you have
Okay,
clones. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you have these clones, right? That you're unaffiliated with, and they go to
Yeah.
other channels promoting your live stream as a favor to you.
No, trying to bring the heat on my channel.
But that's not what happened because they just said they were very friendly when they came into the pub. They were like, "Hey, look, this is much." I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like I said, they don't give me any grief. They don't troll me or anything like that.
They didn't troll us either.
And they
They
don't
just said,
really
"Hey,
troll
they just said, hey, come check out my channel. I'm live right now."
Yeah. They give me constructive criticism sometimes, but they don't really troll me. And no, I just presumed that they were causing trouble.
I'm having a nightmare of my StreamYard. Video on YouTube's working fine, but when I'm joining StreamYard, it's lagging like fuck.
Okay.
You need to, if you're on your laptop, you need to run a disk clean.
Well, it's fine now. It seems to be working okay, like exactly at this moment in time.
Morning, Katie.
I hear you was okay, Ministry.
What's that? Yeah, can hear you fine, gamer.
There you go. It's fine. It's fine now because you were bang on time. It was me lagging. I thought it was your internet connection or your device or something there, but actually it was mine.
I think it might have been mine. I changed my headset.
We had some problems before you came on, Sterling, to be honest. We had some StreamYard problems before you came on.
How can people fuck about with it? I didn't get it, me. Feel like getting one of them VPNs or something.
Well, I always run VPNs, gamer.
I haven't got one, me, have I?
You can run a free one. If you run a different browser, if you run Opera browser, they've got a free VPN. It's not brilliant, but it's a layer of security.
I've got the free one.
You all right if I leave you a minute to go make a cuppa? I need tea.
Oh, you think I'm going to D-pom bomb you or something?
No, not at all.
Me, you know what I mean?
I'm just asking you permission if it's all right to go and make a tea, leave you in charge.
Nah, you haven't got permission. Sorry, you haven't. Sorry.
All right, sorry. I forgot the channel.
Right, then, Sterling, what's this guy about then? What brought you over here, brother?
Oh, I'm just here like trying to start shit and tell everybody how dumb they are and just making enemies all over. No, I'm kidding. I'm just bored and I just hit some links and just want to chat with people. I really don't want to start
like, what's your YouTube life about? Like, what do you like watching? Like, what is it like?
What your question is like, what do I like on YouTube? Is that right?
Yeah.
I like anything but drama. Like these channels where like people just argue with each other. Like I have no interest in that. It's so boring. So I really like comedy, and I like just chats, like where people kind of just chat with each other. And I mean, we can talk about serious stuff, but I also like to like bust each other's balls and just chat and just be cool. But like as soon as it kind of like takes a dark turn, I'll just leave. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. So you like going on live panels, didn't you?
Yes, I love it. I've been on probably like 10 or 12 today. Yeah, as many as possible.
So what you about? Then you said, did you say you were from Carolina?
I'm from the States. I'm from Carolina in the South, but I live in South America now. I'm in Colombia right now.
I remember you saying last night you're in Colombia, aren't you? Do you not like the marching powder?
I'm sorry. Repeat the question. The power.
Do you like the marching powder?
Well, in moderation, everything can be a good time.
I'm sorry, but if I lived in Colombia, like I'd be off me tits all the time.
But like I said, in moderation, it's okay.
My friend's girlfriend, she used to work in Peru for the government. I've got no idea what she did, but she used to work for the government in Peru, and she was smoking crack all the time. And she loved it.
It's my kind of woman.
Not really.
I like them
Not for me
crazy.
in any way.
I like them a little bit crazy, like not just Latina crazy, but like cracked out Latina crazy. Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, I tell you what, she was really clever, though. You know, very clever.
Yeah, of course,
But
she was.
she says it was different over there, though. It was just like it's crazy you live in Colombia, though. Like,
Oh, it's
wow.
great. What's crazy about it, though? What do you think is crazy?
I just think it's like it's because like I live in the UK, and to be honest, it's shit. It's honestly it's shit. It's
in the UK.
And somewhere like that, it just, you know what I mean? It's so like dreamland to me. I couldn't like imagine it.
Oh, it's great here. Go ahead. Go on.
So you live in Colombia. So how did you end up moving from Carolina to Colombia? Then what made you move there? A job or?
No, I'm retired, and I had been here before, and I really liked it, and so I really don't like. I wouldn't say that I live here now. I don't have a permanent residence anymore. I just kind of.
I don't know. Well, if you wanted to go to South America, or why did you not just go to Brazil? Because for me personally, I would have went to Brazil. I wouldn't have went to Colombia, because obviously,
Why is that?
like, I don't know. I just say you bad press, didn't you? Just cocaine cartels, gangs, and stuff like that. Like I would have rather went to Rio.
Well, you can't get caught in the cartel if you're part of the cartel. No, okay, but no, like
yeah.
No, seriously, but I learned Spanish when I traveled to Colombia. I met a girl here 10 years ago, and so I fell in love with her, and I learned. She didn't speak English, so I learned Spanish, and I told her I would come back and we would go on a date, and so I learned Spanish or a little bit, and I came back and she went on a date with me, and blah blah blah. You know, we had a relationship, and so
Hola.
I'm sorry. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, that's how I was on my first trip, and I sounded so goofy. I was like, "Will you go on a date with me?" And I had to say it in English, and she was like, "No, you don't even speak Spanish, so no." And she was gorgeous, and I was like, "Oh, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna learn Spanish. I'm gonna come back. We'll go on a date." She's like, "Yeah, sure." And I came back like 4 months later, and she was working in the same hotel, and she went on a date with me, and yeah, you know. Anyway, we went out, and so I learned. So to answer your question, though, I came here because I had a good time here before, and I thought it would be fun to be single here, and I know Spanish. Now Brazil, you have to learn Portuguese, which I'm studying. So I'll be in Brazil in October, but I need to learn some more Portuguese first.
Oh, will you get some videos?
I found actually I was foolish, and 10 years ago I was gonna go to Brazil, and I bought these Pimsleur. It's called the Pimsleur approach. I think I spent a fortune on it. It was really ridiculous, but because now they got a car. I'm sorry.
Is it a Pimsleur a car?
Oh no, it's called the Pimsleur approach, and what it was like these these CDs that you could listen to in the car. And I had like a 40-minute drive to work. So every day I would listen to one. And that's how I learned Spanish. And then I tried to do the same thing with the Portuguese, and just it's so hard. I guess I gave up, but I'm back on it now. Yeah. But if you had to do it again, though, there's so many free videos on YouTube. You could just do it for free on YouTube. You don't have to really spend anything.
See, I'm pretty bad at other languages, okay? And every time I've tried to teach myself another one, I'm like, I'm just the worst. It's like I can barely speak English. You know what I mean?
I can
And then
tell.
never mind
Yeah,
trying to
I
learn
can
another
tell.
one. I'm not lying,
Okay.
though, you know what I mean? It's like
No,
I
you're
struggle
not,
with
'cause I
English
heard you.
words,
Yeah.
never mind bloody trying to learn another whole language. I have tried, you know, our ministry. And like I said, I'll tell you what I've done to my French teacher.
Oh, you
really?
did earlier, yeah.
Well, like French, they say that like Portuguese is a mixture of like French and Spanish, but I never studied French. But I studied Spanish, and I still struggle with that with Portuguese. But I want to go. I want to go to Brazil.
Je m'appelle Ornain Gamer.
Fala um pouco português.
That's just my name is R89 Gamer. It's
Gamer,
like that's
yeah, I
as
heard
far
you.
as I sort of go. Je m'appelle. That's all I know.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you played.
Obviously, yes. Obviously,
Oui,
merci, thank
Oui,
you.
oui.
You know what I mean?
Merci.
I know
Sure.
like the basics.
Come on, Ash. Come on, Aldi.
Have you ever tried to learn Arabic before?
I looked at it for like 30 minutes, and I was like, "Fuck that."
Fuck that, and I see it.
I also like traveled to Thailand like 5 years ago before they legalized marijuana, which now I want to go back. But like when I tried to study it for like 5 minutes, and I realized like once you don't even know the alphabet, like if you can't even
if you speak to Thailand to me, the only thing I think of is Muay Thai. Instantly, that's all I'd be interested in if I ever went to Thailand. And would just
Big
be
fan.
fucking-
Big fan.
These crazy kickboxers who kick down trees and that. That's all I'd be
Oh.
interested in.
Oh yeah, no, there's no tree that would stand a chance against you, mate.
Nah, you
No,
kick the
no,
shit
me.
out.
I've never kicked down a tree.
But you could though. But you
You
could
could
though.
go Van Damme on it.
Jean Claude or Chuck Norris,
Some of them fighters that would have
Steven Seagal.
They made the steel, man. They've done it all their lives. They've done it since they were bloody 2 years old and they could walk. They've been kicking into things. And it's like, I haven't had that level of training. And I'll tell you what, and like, look, there's a fighter called Sanchai. Go and check him out on YouTube, Sanchai. He's won 92 of his last 90 fights or something. He's just absolute machine. Only a little guy and all, but he would take on anyone. I've seen him beat people twice the size of him. Just indestroyable.
I've been shooting guns since I was 2 years old.
Oh, do you like yeah, listen, I didn't mind. I've had my own. I haven't got it now, but I've had my own air rifle. That's how you're allowed in UK. It's different though. We only allowed stupid little guns unless you probably get a license, and they'll never give me one. But our laws are really strict out here on guns.
That's yeah. Well, yeah. No, I'm just bullshitting.
No, I like shooting. I'm an expert on Call of Duty. I mean,
he's how much of an expert, Sterling? He's planning on going to Ukraine. New gamer.
No. I'm gonna go back to Poland, and I'm just gonna sit and wait for them to come any further in. Because if they come further in, that's it. I'm gonna get the Americans to arm us as well with an M107 or M104 50 caliber sniper rifle, or it's M107.
Listen,
50 caliber sniper rifle. It's powerful as fuck. Give me 111. No one's crossing that bridge.
No, let me just stop you right there, mate. The United States is not interested in war.
What do you mean they're not interested? Are they arming everyone? What are you talking about?
Hold on,
what are you talking about? Are they arming everyone? Everyone else, they are interested in arming people.
We are only interested in spreading freedom and democracy, yeah? That's it.
Fuck off. Who's this guy? Freedom and democracy, my fucking ass.
Freedom and democracy, you're welcome. To the rest of the world, you're welcome.
America.
We're doing you a favor, yeah, mate.
That's why this guy fucked off to the Columbia. If you believe in this fucking great company, freedom and democracy, my fucking ass.
Come on.
They're probably the biggest terrorists on the fucking planet.
Come on, mate. Come on. It's a joke.
You're such a cynic, Gamey. You're such a cynic.
I'm sorry, like when they smashed two planes in the on fucking towers and killed thousands of lone people, so we're gonna have a little war
It's
on
because
terrorism,
they hate
which
our
can
freedom.
never exist.
It's because
How
they
can
hate
you
our
have a war
freedom,
on terror?
and they
Think
hate our
about it.
democracy.
War
and
on
that's why we should
terrorism, my
spread.
fucking ass. Obviously, we joined in as well. Like we kind of talk because Tony Blair says, "Yeah, we're going to war with Iraq, war on terror." And all. What a load of shite, weapons of mass destruction, load of shite. But the Americans triggered the door by smashing planes on towers.
And we had no
They
other
did.
choice.
That's
Yeah,
my
no,
just an
Allegedly.
opinion, though. It's just an opinion, but what do you think about that? Do you think I'm full of shit and I'm wrong, or
No, I'm open-minded about it, Gamer.
No, I think we both agree that the United States is just trying to keep peace and spread freedom and democracy. I'm on your page.
Yep. Yep, for sure.
What world do you live in?
We have
It's not
absolutely
the same
absolutely nothing to gain. We're not in it for gain or monetary value, mate. We agree.
nothing again. Oil, money, heroin.
We don't. Yeah, not interested. Not interested.
Not interested, my fucking ass. It's like, who do you think brings all the drugs from the south of America and the north of America and anywhere? How do you think
Me.
it all gets there? The
Me.
cartels?
Yes.
Fuck off. No, it doesn't.
Sure. With the help of the CIA, of course.
The US
Funny,
government bring it in, man. Does anyone agree with us? Am I living in cuckoo land?
Yes.
Yes, what? You agree with us? Like, yes, I live in cuckoo land?
Yes.
I didn't get what you said, yes.
I think you live inside the honest Gamer, to be honest. Especially when you're on the lewds.
No, but I take them are very rare. You can't get out of the lewds all the time, man.
Morning, Angie.
Doesn't work like that, man. Fucking
Yo,
minutes.
shout out to Hunter. Shout out to
I
Hunter.
didn't
That's
talk
my
about them
home.
in any way. What you even reminding us for, man?
Sorry?
Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
Do you remember when he takes the lewds?
Yes.
I can get them, and I've took them on alive before.
And what happened?
Oh, I can't remember really. I remember being on this unicorn or something.
Were you spreading freedom and democracy?
Nah. Not at that
Neither were-
time. I was
neither-
freedom and
neither were-
democracy on a
Neither were
unicorn.
we, mate.
Yeah, man. So listen, I'm all for freedom fighting, right? I'm all for it. But like, what do you do then? Where's your freedom fighting? What do you do to fight for your freedom? In particular,
I'm fighting for the freedom to, for the freedom of men to get pregnant, and for women to become. Wait, hold on. Let me finish, mate. Do you want me to answer your question, mate? Do you want me to answer your question, mate? Or was that a question for me, mate? I'm trying to answer your question, mate. Are you interested in my answer, mate? Or do you want to answer me a question, or do you really want to keep talking?
I just want to know, I heard you correctly. Did you say that you're fighting
Of
for
course, yes.
freedom
Yes.
for men to get pregnant?
Yes. And I will die on this hill, mate.
Where's it going to just stay? In a box?
Well, they're the size and structure. Like some of them are tubular. They're more tubular than cubical. But yes,
That's a quote from Life of Brian. If you haven't seen it, I think you probably
that's
have.
a very famous American movie, and it's directed and produced here in the States. Because as we know, that in the States we brought comedy to the UK as well as like tea, drinking tea and what?
Hey, man.
No,
shut
listen to
up.
me.
Huh? You brought nothing to the UK.
Freedom,
Okay? At
democracy,
the end of the
tea.
day, listen, just hear us out, okay?
The
What
first
language
car?
do you speak? What language do you speak?
Proper English.
English, okay? Hey, man, so bear that in mind, we taught you your language.
No, mate. You no, mate. No, mate. We brought
English, but
you.
well, there's no language called American. We taught you fucking English, okay? You've learned from us. You're like
No, mate.
you listen. You are us. And again, shut up.
Is that what they teach you guys? Is that what they teach you? Yeah.
No, not all of us. No.
No, some of you know the truth, like ministry. Yeah. Like I don't know why you gobble this up. Did they feed you this model in school? Yeah. All these liberal professors. Yeah, in college.
I just know like you speak our language. It's English. We England. We speak English. You speak our language. Fact. Where do you think you learned it
wait,
from?
Nazara.
You didn't learn it yourselves. And I
learned
remember
it-
Christopher Columbus came over, and when we
Did he
just
speak
took
it?
over America,
Did he speak English?
well, of course he spoke English.
Are you
Gamer.
sure about that?
Gamer. People discovered the Americas long before Christopher fucking Columbus, dude.
Nah,
Yes. Is there evidence of Vikings? There's evidence of people from fucking North Africa going to.
all them got chased out. We actually went there, took over it, made them speak our language, built cities. Like Americans are basically the English.
Mate, I didn't realize how much bullshit they feed you over there. You listening to the mainstream media, yeah? And
Yep.
you listen to
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm absolutely against it.
Oh,
I hate
see you, Queen Bee. Good morning, Queen Bee.
you've been watching the BBC, yeah?
Chat's down a bit.
No, teleministry. No, I don't. I'm against it.
No watching mainstream media here.
No, I'm totally against it.
yeah,
I haven't turned the telly on for years.
But you believe the model they gave you.
How do you know what I believe? You don't even know who I am. You've met us for like an hour.
But if you believe that the English language came from England, mate, I can't like if that's what you like. I'm not trying to convince you, mate. First of all, I have no interest in trying to convince you otherwise, mate. Because if you can't see it, then you have no discernment.
You're trying to make on to me that the English language didn't come from England.
No, of course not. Everyone knows that except you, mate.
It's a Germanic language, Gamer. It's the most complicated Germanic language.
It comes from the English, Lord, isn't it? The English fucking language.
It's a Germanic language. It's just the same as German. Is it
not the same as German? Different. German's a different language altogether.
Baltic languages derive from Germanic as well.
Right. Is that true?
You know.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Someone knows what they're talking about. But as far as like drinking tea, as far as English language, as far as the first car, as far as like society and capitalism and democracy, yeah, that's us, mate.
Fuck capitalism. and democracy's a lie.
Rock and roll, and also like, gosh, what else do we invent over here? No, I think I covered most of it.
See, means you skip. I didn't call it English then. Exactly. That's my point.
Because we're not. Yeah, because listen, mate. I'll answer that question. We're not arrogant. We don't care. Yeah, we'll let you have the.
Americans are not arrogant. Okay.
No, not at all. We're very humble people who are willing to give you the credit. Yeah, like these English, they want the credit for the language. Yeah, give it to them. Yeah, mate. Go ahead. Cars were rented in the U.S. and we took them over there. Yep, that's true.
You're on like a little world conquest, and you just
no, mate. The United States has no. We're not empires, mate. We have no desire to take over.
No, I look at it. How many air bases you've got all over the world?
How is that what they told you, mate?
That's what I know.
The UK has those bases. The United States is trying to shut them down.
I'm not saying that we're not involved with you regarding this. I'm just saying that years are a big part of it. Huge. Like who armed ISIS? Hillary fucking Clinton.
Hillary Clinton's from the UK, mate.
Hillary Clinton's from the UK.
Nah, I'm just winding you up, dude. Relax.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Hello.
You all right?
Hey, buddy. You okay?
Who's this?
Hello, it's Heaver. How are you doing?
What?
How you
Yeah,
doing?
Someone called Heaver USA.
Yo, what's up?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Okay, buddy. What about English? Where that came from?
That's Crinkle, lad, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is.
Hey,
Crinkle.
buddy.
I can see pale green walls, and he sounds Indian now. So, Henry, you're not coming on. Piss off.
What?
Why, Crinkle?
What?
Ready?
Hello? Hey.
Quack. There you go.
What? Hey, buddy.
Definitely
Hello?
Crinkle.
Yeah, the Indian accent's coming out. Henry, you might as well just show your face. I've seen the top of your grey hair.
There you
What,
go.
buddy?
Show your face, you spastoid.
Yeah, shut up,
Yeah.
Shady. Shut up, Shady.
Fucking
Hey,
spaz.
buddy.
I'll fucking
Hey.
spasticize
Hey,
him.
you like tongues?
You couldn't do fuck on. You best not be talking to me, Shady. You couldn't do
No,
fuck
I'm
on me.
talking to Henry. Hey, how's Anakin doing? I love Anakin. He's the best YouTube done.
Hey, mate, Sterling. Sterling, give Shady shit. Give him some shit.
I've met Sterling before, I'm sure I have.
Well, I hope he gives you loads of shit. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, and he'll be back in a minute.
Morning,
How's
Zara.
Anakin doing? How's Anakin doing?
Are you awake? I was watching yours this morning, Zara, for ages.
Anakin's in the chokey.
Anakin
That
is
says,
a boy.
put the lotion in the basket or he gets the hose again.
Sherry thrown under the bus, gets in 4 cans deep at least.
Shady, why you a pervert?
I don't know. Ask me. I'm learning from you.
I'm not a pervert.
Well, I'm learning from you. So if I'm a pervert, you must be a pervert because I'm learning from you. Anyway, I just said this question. How's Anakin doing? What was it?
No, Anakin's none of your business.
So you, Sterling?
Yeah, that's me. Sorry about that. I couldn't hear.
That's right. All right.
Hey,
Hey.
Sterling, give Shady some shit. He's the biggest
Hey, big
pervert
up, big up,
on the
big up,
internet.
Shady. I shout out to Shady.
Big up,
This,
brother.
this,
Yeah.
he gets it.
He's not big
No,
up
he's the
Shady.
best.
No,
He's the best YouTube streamer on YouTube. Like this
Best.
dude knows what's up.
Yeah.
He's
Fucking
never
right.
been wrong. He's never been in the wrong, mate. He knows exactly what's up. He's
Yeah,
got it
I
figured.
know.
Why is his
Yeah.
head upside down?
I'm sorry,
Why is his head upside down?
because it
I
can be.
Alien.
Because his head upside down looks better than yours right side up. So he gets away with it, yeah?
Shady, are you drinking cider?
Oh, no,
this
oh,
early?
yeah.
I was drinking this before. I was drinking this until it ran out.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. It's a Belgian or whatever, Polish. But I've got more downstairs if I need it. So now I'm on the side, isn't it? 75 pence a can.
Can they turn your head the right way around?
I ain't got a clue, don't give a shit. I'm happy. That's all that matters. Zara B.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy, Shady. I'm glad you're happy.
What up,
Zara
man?
B. Zara
But
B.
will you leave? Hi,
Me,
Zara
Zara
B.
How y'all?
But listen, Lord, will you just leave our women alone?
Who's that?
You're
Shady.
talking to me.
Oh, he's talking to Shady.
What it is, Jamie.
No, dude,
Don't
I'm
leave
just-
him- don't
I'm
leave
not
him
gonna lie
alone.
to you, I'm just taking
all
leave
this
him
on
women,
the line,
all
not
women
back
love
up.
me.
I'm
Morning,
All
Mr.
women
Barrett.
adore me. They want to mother me. They want to cuddle me. Zara B. She's angry at the minute, and we were. best
Here we
friends
go.
forever.
Beep, 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 beep,
And then
beep,
she's
beep.
gonna. She wants. She can't wait to get up on it, and come on, Zara, get up on it and chastise me because she.
Does anyone else not think all this waffle laying? Hold on, Shady. Shut up, Shady.
Go on, Stan.
Do you not think all this waffle's funny sometimes? Now, when you're bored, Law, it's like, I'm telling you now, I'm bored. It's red hot. I'm not in the mood for political debates. I'm just on the wind up, and Shady's just perfect for my content today just to keep me entertained. And if I'm going to wind Shady up and you didn't like it, fuck off. Didn't fucking listen to this because I'm on the fucking wind up and I didn't fucking care. So there's your warning.
Let me tell you something I know about Big Shady. Big up Shady. Yeah.
Big up, brother.
Shut up. Over here, he's solicitor.
I'm sorry, it's a listener. No, we call those lawyers
Lawyer.
in the States.
Oh,
Yeah,
Over
lawyers.
here, he's lawyer.
Yeah. Well, by the way, big up Shady. Don't comment. Make no comment.
No comment.
Shady, no comment. So shut up, Shady. No comment, Shady.
As
Shut up,
your
Shady.
solicitor, you have the right to make no
Are you
comment.
up to
Yeah, I have the
Don't
Fifth
make
Amendment or Second Amendment. I have it all.
The fifth.
I have
We
the
got
Amendment.
both. This
There
is the
you go.
second one, and then this is the fifth one.
Boom.
You got
Yeah,
both.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first one. Boom.
Boom, boom.
And then the fifth one is zip.
Now you got
There
it.
you go.
I'm actually
jump
just.
up, Zara. Jump up, Zara. I'll put you in the dock and all with Shady. Jump up.
Huh?
I've got a couple of questions
Oh,
for you.
wait.
Oh,
You
God.
don't sorry about that.
Are you talking to me,
Yeah,
Shady? You do not tell me what to fucking do.
She's gorgeous. we you know.
Why
we-
Anakin top of the salt did you,
we-
gamer?
At a time, I can't hear.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can't hear.
Yeah, she's awesome. Nobody fucks with Zara in my
Yeah,
book.
of course
There
she
you go.
is. Yeah, of course she is, you virgin.
No. I'm
No,
not.
no.
There you
No,
go.
no.
Shows your
No.
wife. Shows your wife.
Oh, piss off.
Because
It's Tina. I don't have to prove to you. You're not a YouTube god.
you kind of prove fuck all, that's why.
You're just jealous that I married an Arabic woman who's she spoke English in a French accent.
Ooh,
You're just
that's hot. That's pretty hot.
jealous.
That sounds pretty hot.
Fucking yeah, she was
That's
pretty
what
hot.
skunk.
There you go. Zorby, get up on here and save me, for God's sake. You get me
Save
started.
you from what? What do you think is going to happen, Shady?
She's going to come up and protect me, because that's what Zara does.
Protect
There
you
you
from what? What, my nasty words? I'm not.
No,
I'm telling you, I'm going to wind you up. I've just told you. I've done my disclaimer.
I'm crying here, gamer.
Oh, why? Oh, Shady, grow up, man, will you?
I'm fucking
he's not.
joking, you cunt. But I'm a good actor.
Oh, thank God for that.
Not
I
about the
thought
cunt
you
part.
were serious,
Not about the
sir.
cunt part. He wasn't joking
If I'd
about
have done
that.
that for 10 minutes, I'd have made you in tears, gamer. You know that.
I thought you were actually crying for
What
a
a
second.
cunt.
I'm
What a
just,
cunt.
I've learned. I'm a good actor.
Yogi, clip that one, please.
Go
I
on,
want
man.
to see your comments
No.
when you clip it.
No, you're a
just
cunt for
guys.
believing it. Hey, what's up, Kazoon?
Well, respect, you know.
That's
That's
my dude. Kazoon's a good guy.
I met this guy, and he went, "Oh, set up a live stream," and it must have been 2 hours, wasn't it? And I
3.
think we had 3 hours. We had an amazing laugh. This guy's fucking awesome, in my
Yeah.
opinion. In my
Morning,
opinion,
Al Ragnar.
my
I'm
opinion.
sorry?
There you go.
I was
My
just saying
opinion.
good morning to Al Ragnar in the chat.
Yeah, Zara.
Your chat is popping like so fast. I can't keep up with it.
I know it is. It's really quick. I'm pretty good at keeping up with it, but
Okay.
Learn the English language then, and you might be able to like dig it a bit better if
Well,
you like
no,
learn
because
English.
mate, pay attention, mate. We invented it. We gave it to you, yeah?
Oh, fuck off, will you?
Yeah, like we delivered it wrapped up with a bow, yeah? We gave it to you as a present. So
Hey,
it's
hey,
all
no,
yours,
No,
yeah?
yes, we're
Yeah.
all red Indians.
Yeah,
living
I'm
in
speaking
tents right about the road.
I'm speaking proper English, yeah? This is proper English.
Before we came.
Call him a wanker. Just call gamer a wanker.
that's extremely racist, gamer.
No, it was extremely sexy. It
It's
made my
not.
penis move. My penis moved, but not in a gay way. Not in a gay way, just because it's like in my ancestry.
Do it again, gamer.
No, please don't.
It's not racist, though. I said just saying because Indians did matter. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's what you used to say before we came.
Oof.
I'll repeat it again. You didn't
Oh,
speak
no.
our language before we came. You were speaking in like Indian, red Indian.
No
or
need,
whatever
mate.
you call it.
No need, mate.
Call him a wanker. Call gamer a wanker.
We invented Americans invented the word wanker. We were
I
saying
love it.
when we
I
were
tell you
saying
what,
that.
you never got to invade England, Lord.
Forever, man.
Never mind, you need us. You need us. We are your biggest allies when you're going on your little world conquest. We are your fucking allies. And I'll tell you what, it's a SES.
Exactly,
We
Ragnar.
do more than them fucking Marines. Them Marines and SEAL Team 10 and all that bullshit have got nothing on the fucking SES. We are fucking the best in the world when it comes to secret services.
How much? Let me ask you a question. Like, how much freedom and democracy do they spread?
Well, yes, are lucky enough to have the First Amendment. Unfortunately, we haven't got that.
Oh, well, there's another thing we could bring to you.
Oh, so you're going to give us the First Amendment?
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome.
Cool.
I doubt it. It's getting worse.
Big up, Shady. Big up, Shady.
It's
I'm
well,
sorry.
it's getting the opposite time.
I found a new can.
Go out there, Rob, for
I
some
found a
reason.
new can. No, it's brand new. It's brand bloody bastard new.
I sent you that from God, Shady, because I knew you needed
Go on,
it.
Doghouse.
That was from Patrick's shop, which is my famous.
No, why did he say that, Shady? What did you just say?
75 pence.
Repeat that. Repeat what you just said.
$1.50, 75 cents. I get the
Nice.
discounts.
I'm offended.
Oh,
I'm offended by Shady's nasty words.
I'm not. And these are like 40 cents a piece. And if you buy them, like, yeah, these are
40
25 cents.
And then,
25.
yeah, are they alcoholic though, or?
Oh yeah, this is the most popular beer in Colombia.
Oh, Colombia, they're fair play then, mate.
Yeah.
Imagine that 40 cents a can.
Yeah.
Over
40
here, it
cents
costs
is-
like the cheapest I can get a tin of beer for is £1.
Yeah.
40 cents if you buy it in a 6-pack, but it's like 25 cents if you buy it in like a 12-pack.
Well, you buy
25
what's it
pence.
when you buy 24?
So,
That's
well,
what I'll be doing.
so it's for a
Obviously,
dollar.
it's a numbers game.
He
The more you buy, the
gets
cheaper
4 them tins for $1, Shady. Shut up, Shady, because you talk about everyone all the time. He gets 4 tins for $1. Even like I mean, I know the pound's about the equivalent of $1 now, but still cheap, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like it.
Live on that. See,
It's
I mean,
even
yeah,
more
I-
expensive if you live in
I'm
Wales.
thinking Colombia, they sell cocaine. I didn't know they did beer as well.
Oh, well,
There
we've
you go.
had all that talk, Shady. We've done that. You should have joined early. You've done that
No,
already.
I didn't. Yeah, John Lee. But that's what Colombia is like. I
Sure.
thought they did cocaine. Now I know they do beer. I want to go to Colombia at that fucking price. I want to go on holiday. There you go.
Yeah. And if you want freedom and democracy, you come to America. Like everyone knows that. Yeah. Right.
You're right. Yeah, you're
Shut,
right. Yeah.
you're full of shit. You're full of
Yeah.
I can live in Connecticut for free. My friend
Oh, yeah.
Laurie, I can live in Connecticut for free all day long.
Oh, you have friends
Right,
there.
all
Yeah.
right, and we're going
Yeah,
around the
right,
panel.
yeah,
Last ministry first. We're going around the panel. Right, ministry.
Yeah,
Where do you
ministry.
think the best place in the world is to live for freedom, to be free? Where do you think?
Wales. Wales.
I'm not asking you, Shady. Shut up.
For freedom, with what limited knowledge I've got, right? Because I don't know about every country, but I would have to say I would move to one of the southern states of the US, to be honest.
Well, US.
Tennessee or Alabama.
Yeah, vote for the US. Shut
no
up, Shady.
taxes.
Okay, you're last.
Texas, no taxes.
Sterling.
Yes.
Obviously, I think I already know your answer, but where do you think the most free?
South
you
Carolina,
wanna move
baby.
somewhere in
South
the
Carolina.
world,
South
where would be the
Carolina.
place to live
South
for freedom?
Carolina, baby. Hey, East Side. I'm in from Charleston, South Carolina, on the East Side, baby. Come up to King Street. Let me know because we have the most freedoms, and we don't give a fuck, and we don't give up our guns, and we don't give up our free speech. And I'll be goddamn if you're gonna take either one of them from us, because we from South Carolina, which you probably don't know, but we were the first state to leave the whole country. Like when shit went down, we said, you know what? Fuck you, motherfuckers. We'll just leave. We don't want to be part of the United States. And we were wrong for the reasons because it was about slavery. But you have to respect people in a place where they say, you know what? Then fuck you. We'll leave. We don't want to be part of it.
If
And
I'm
that's
right,
what.
South Carolina, yeah, because you got free and there was black slaves and this and that.
Sure.
I think
No,
South
Shady, then
Carolina-
you're moving on to a different topic. Hold on, no, thank you for your answer there,
Let him finish.
Sterling.
Let him finish.
No, we're going
Let
to
him finish.
Shady. No, we're going to Shady.
Let him
Shady.
finish.
Gorgeous, of course they are.
Shady.
Gorgeous looking
Let him
women.
finish.
They're
Shady,
gorgeous.
you do it all the
Black
time.
women in
Shady,
South
shut up.
Carolina.
Well,
Shady,
he's
They're
got-
gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They're amazing. That's all I want
Yes,
to
yes,
say.
it's gorgeous, amazing, no. Okay,
You're right.
thank you for your comment there, Sterling. Good answer that. Shady, where would you like to go in the world where you think like you would live in freedom? Where would you pick? Anywhere in the world if you had the opportunity?
Wherever ISIS is. because I'd be in charge. There you go.
So
Fuck
you've
yeah.
got to like be Iraq, wouldn't you?
Charleston, baby. Charleston downtown on the east side.
So Shady
Yeah.
was got to Iraq.
Yeah.
Okay, stupid answer by the way.
Yeah, I know.
So you want to
where I
move
would
to New
move
York then, Shady?
I'll tell you exactly where I'd move to.
Oh, come on. You know I've got a friend called
I'm
Brooke.
sorry, like I think
Don't get me on that.
just because I've been on holiday there, I've gone to a place in Spain called Ibiza, and that's where I'd like to spend like the rest of my days. And think I'd
Too hectic, Gamer. Too hectic. Too many people. Unless
like
you're going to
it,
live
well.
on top of a mountain.
Well,
But
it's my cup of tea, really, though, isn't it?
I suppose.
Speaking of tea actually, I don't know if I told you, like originated in the United States.
Oh,
And
so
we're-
you're,
no,
okay.
I think I'm sorry. I'll tell you that. I think I already told you that.
It'll be
sorry.
saying that you invented fish and chips next.
Fucking hate you.
Are you talking about cod?
Remember,
Like we were the
we
first.
won
No,
World War II, and remember, we won World War II, not the Americans, like you like to believe. We won World War II, not years joined 2 years too late. We'd already beat the Germans in the fucking air before years even joined. Even before you went to the beaches on Normandy, the years only came as backup, where by the time we already done the dirty work. So didn't think you won World War II because you fucking...
Gamer, where do you think 90% of your cod and whitefish, i.e. pollock and coldfish, come from?
America, ain't you?
They come from America. They come, the big boats fish for them in the summer when they're fucking not crab fishing.
you're welcome.
Oh, so now the Americans invented fish and chips. Okay.
No,
Clearly,
but that's where we get off from. That's what we got to deal with them.
we
gotta
spread
deal with
freedom and democracy to the codfish so that they could come to you, mate.
That's why we get salmon for the price we do in tins.
No, we
No,
get salmon cheap. We get salmon cheap because it's farmed now. It's all
Farm.
farmed.
Yeah, it's like you gotta. It's hard to get that
What's this
free.
stupid comment? I'm going around slagging fishing off. I've never mentioned that. What you talking about?
Huh?
Yeah, but you know, cod basically
Who's
lives around
coming?
England, and
Idiot.
cod lives around England, and we're the only people that can't fish our own cod. Everybody else can fish it, we can't, and that's why cod, fish and chips, if you like, is that expensive because we're not allowed to fish our own fish. There you
Why?
go.
I am. Yeah, stop me going out with my rod and fishing. Don't stop us.
Morning, John, again.
I mean, I know Misty. If he was near me, well,
Oh, yeah,
I'm in the Midlands.
I'm going to teach Anakin. I'm going to teach Anakin.
Why do you interrupt? Why do you
I'm
interrupt?
gonna
Why do you
teach-
interrupt Shady
teach
every
him
time?
to
Why do you
dive.
interrupt Shady every
Well,
time he's
I
talking? Because I'm
got
not
on
going to allow
natural
it. You're not going to
sport.
interrupt me because I'll keep
I got
talking.
on natural
So I'm
sport
asking
because
you,
I
why do you
just wanna
interrupt
board.
Shady every time he's talking? Like every time Shady asks a question, you interrupt.
Yeah,
him.
because
Why?
that's what he does. That's what he
Game
does.
is relentless for over talking people, Sterling.
Why do you do that? That's so arrogant. That's so arrogant.
I am
And then when you
Anakin,
do have something to say, it's like retarded. So it's like, why did you interrupt someone to say something so stupid?
Okay.
Zara B, get up here and save me. Not from Sterling, from fucking Gamer. Come on, Zara. You know,
All right. So what were you saying? What were you saying, Shady?
I can't remember now.
Yeah,
Morning.
'cause dude, he interrupted you.
Morning.
Hey,
Hey.
Kazoo, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, this guy's cool. I like this guy. He's sound. This guy. I remember him. He's sound.
I think
Right on. Right on.
Oh, are you American, Brent?
Oh,
Shut
yes.
up,
Yes, I'm
Shady.
American.
Shady,
Yes, for
stop.
sure.
Respect.
There are a number of things about like the UK that are cool, like the fact that you've actually got universal health care.
Yeah.
You have like a living wage, you have affordable housing, but you do not have freedom of speech there at all.
Nope.
You do not.
Nope.
You do not. We are so lucky here in that regard. In that regard, we are lucky.
I like
here.
this guy. Say it. This guy's talking sense. Continue. No, I'm open.
Oh no, I did. That's all I really had to say at that point. I didn't have
Yeah.
anything more to add. I was just saying,
You're right.
you guys.
You're right.
It's-
Kazoo.
Yeah.
You're right. But when any of those things are threatened, when someone says they're going to take them away from you, then what?
Well, you got your amendment. You got the amendment of the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Joker's here. If Joker's here, We're going to get Sarah B later on.
Joe, did a tag hour. Give everyone a chance, okay? But ask me. I just answer one question. Are you gutted that Zara's been fucking gripper?
Why would I be gutted?
Because you just are. Because you love
I heard you're gutted though. I heard you're a bit gutted. But who said it's even real? I mean, you said it's no true. So why would I be gutted if I listen to what you say? It's fake, you know.
We came to the conclusion earlier. She was
conclusion?
backstage together with our ministry, so it is true.
No.
No, it's a conclusion.
What has me and Zara said repetitively about me and Zara? What words have crossed our lips, which is, you're off.
I know you love her. You love
Right,
her.
listen, what's not to love? And I know. Listen,
You
I know
should have
fine well
Shady.
Zara loves me too. That's why I get away with most of this. But hey,
Our Joe, like you must have thought was gone somewhere, and then just went with someone else on YouTube. You must be devastated.
Listen, what you taught about you fucking wound? Like, you didn't get it, do you? But you do realise.
I just think it's funny, Joe.
Let me finish. Out of the last 4 weekends, I've only spent them by myself once. So what does that tell you? You fucking retard. Think of it.
I mean, I've been called a retard.
I'm just emphasising. You know, I get on with you. I'm not being a dick. I'm just, if you think about it, right?
No, I am no. I'm being a dick.
Both said, and the fact that we've both been with different people at the same time. You fucking loon. Why would I be gutted and why would I be upset?
Oh, that lad the other night. Were you with him?
No.
You shagging him?
Oh, come on.
Were you shagging him,
Let's be fair. If you're talking about Canty, you're talking about a guy where if you actually listen to the audio that's hidden underneath in the clip, it's actually taking the piss. I think I said before, and somebody else says, you get what I give you. You decide what you think it is, and that tells me about your mindset and how you perceive the world.
You put that comment on the screen, ministry. You dare put that on. You fucking dare watching.
And I think that's a decent way to outlook your life. To be fair, because then you didn't make the choices. I just react to the choices that you guys make. You know what I mean? There's no bad juju for Jojo when you play that game.
I believe you've done that, ministry. You've lost.
No comments. You didn't leave it up. Then leave it up. I'm going to take care of that.
You should have just skipped that one if you chose to, though.
What's going on? Like you falling out with trolls again?
Yeah.
The hotty word. When that guy's talking about free speech, does like Mr. American dude? Does free speech? Does it like count if it's typed? Or are we not allowed to give people that free speech? I mean, I know I'm in the UK where we don't get much free speech.
What are you asking?
Explain it for you.
Well, Gamer just said, right? Anywhere for that troll.
Gamer, let's go ask the question, please, Gamer.
I came up because the Yankee guy that just came on with a hat on.
American.
Well, I'll say Yankee, and that's all right. It's no racist. It's no racist. The white species is not protected. So let me ask the question, Shady. Right? Then he try and tell me about my vocabulary and the words I choose. Let that be for the American to dictate whether it's offensive or not. Right? But you were saying we didn't really have free speech in the UK, right? And I didn't disagree with you there. But like Gamer was wanting a alleged troll there, getting removed because he didn't want them saying what they were saying. Does free speech conclude the same for text? You know, because text and a chat that should be included normally within the confines of free speech, isn't it?
Well, I mean, no. Freedom of speech does not apply to a website. Or or the way that someone moderates their website or the comments on something like that. No, freedom of speech does not apply to that. It only applies to what the government can do about the things that you say.
Yeah.
And so here in the States, I mean, if you say something that's really, really horribly offensive on Twitter, you don't have to worry about going to jail for it.
Yeah, I get that. That's my point. If you say it on Twitter, then it's the same kind of rights, isn't it? It's saying it.
What?
Well,
in the UK, there are people that are arrested for just saying something mean on Twitter. It's just
but
ridiculous.
getting arrested and getting charges thrown out in a courtroom or no case to answer is their conviction. Right? And that's my point. That's my point. That's my point. That's my point, right? Yeah, that's my point, right? For free speech, in America, you won't get arrested if you put something on Twitter. So your free speech, is afforded to you within the confines of Twitter. Yeah, but in the UK, it's not. Because Twitter abides by the rules within the confines of the state that it's operating in, basically. Right? So my point was, by asking comments to get removed, it kind of goes against free speech. That was my point. That was the whole point in the premise of the question.
Oh yeah. It goes against the spirit of free speech. It goes against the
ethos. That was my point. The reason why we have these differences, right, between the UK and America is because we have loads of pussy holes like Gamer who want shit removed. Because they get upset about hearty words. Words control their mindset.
Mute them a minute, please. Joe, right, let us speak. Right, what I'm saying is the difference. Shut up, Shady. Just when I've spoke. Shut up, Shady. You're doing it as well. No, you're not over talking us. Shut up. Right. So the difference between the USA laws and the UK laws is like years have got freedom of speech under the First Amendment. We've got freedom of expression, okay? So we're allowed to express our opinion, but we're not allowed to say anything we like. So I've seen cases where a teenager got locked up for calling a police horse gay.
He actually got to jail. He got to jail, yeah.
He got arrested.
Got a 6-month sentence for that, actually, to be fair.
Listen, you was out, I'm nearly done. And we have got a law in our country called Section 5, where if you say something that causes anyone alarm, harassment, or offence, but it doesn't even work like that. You didn't even need to say it directly to them. It's if someone could have potentially even heard what you've said, you could be arrested for that under Section 5.
Oh, wow.
No, please can't arrest you for it. Because it's a civilian.
You can.
I'm
not saying the police are allowed to be offended.
No, police cannot be offended.
What are you talking about, Shady? I do.
It's their job. They cannot be offended because that's their job.
I'm not talking
they need to have. You cannot. The proper term for it is you cannot breach the peace of a peace officer, and that's ultimately what their original job is.
Talking about the police.
And the person who got arrested for saying the horse is gay.
Under their law, okay, you could cause someone alarm, harassment, or distress just by you saying something who could have potentially heard it. You could still get convicted under the Kevin law under Section 5.
Civilians.
If you plead it out like most of them want you to do.
You know, though, out of all the things that you do have to worry about there in the UK, you don't have to worry there about getting shot by the police because you didn't.
No, you do. Listen, don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Every police officer in the whole entire UK has been through firearms training. Just not everyone is allocated a gun.
Yeah, but they don't. They resort to it as the last.
No. Don't lie. Listen, don't lie. In Scotland, there've been cases where just a domestic like argument or noise too loud, and it's been armed response that have been turned up. So don't believe your misconceptions that your lefty media want to sell you.
80-year-old or 90-year-old woman tasted to death, and recently as well, 2 dogs shot of police officers killed these 2 dogs. So did they use guns? And it was all unjustified as well. Them 2 cases.
Well, I mean, just some of what would make it not happen as much is just because not all the police officers have guns there. That some of them only have batons and other things that are
a very finite number now. In today's current climate, not a lot of them. Most of them are cutting about with MP5s or firearms now.
Okay, that's good. That's good to take note of. I don't hear about that in the media that we have out here. So that's interesting.
Right now in the heart of London, like Oxford Street, if you were here and you were just sitting in a cafe, if you paid attention to the rooftops, you'll actually still see snipers.
Yeah. Can I say something?
I'm on my 60 years of age. Hold on, Chidi. Hold on, Shady.
Oh God.
There's
Hold on,
two people
Shady.
talking at the same time,
I
and I
because
can't hear
Shady's
what
only
either of
shut
them
the
are
fuck up 'cause
saying.
I've got some of the
They're so
pod,
angry too, like at each other. Like shut up and
Yeah,
relax.
every single time I speak, he'll just talk over us. He does it all the time. I'll wait till you're done, Shady. I'll wait till you're done then. Are you done?
Gamer.
Right, he's done. Right. So my two friends went out recording down London. Okay, used their Yorkshire and taking their rights back. Went down. Them had tasers pulled on them just for being just out there recording. Because the police put in a report that someone had a knife.
No,
so the police
off duty police.
He can't help himself, can he?
Off duty, plain clothes, basically. Off duty, reported it.
Okay.
I watched the same video.
Yeah, and then I had tasers whipped on them. You know what I mean? And tasers. I mean, have you ever been shot of it? Well, not shot, but have you ever felt what a taser can do to you? Because I have. I've tasered myself in the leg, me.
Well, then that's you. That's why you call gamer.
Morning, Porthos. Morning, Abba.
I tell you what, I dropped to the floor.
Gamer, that's a different story. How did you take?
Morning, Rights Defender. Morning, fella.
How did you taser yourself?
I got me friend who had a taser to just taser us in the leg. You see what it felt like?
Yeah.
I'm like if you a remote taser. Challenge accepted. I like it even more. I know we don't get on with each other.
Well, Shady, I strongly advise you, being your age and like bad health, your age, not to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm liking you more and more. Basically, the American friends.
I want to see you eat it. I want to see you eat a cat food pizza, no.
We don't get
cat
on.
Food pizza, yes. Taser, no.
Huh?
He says he's a cat food king, and he's had a tin of cat food before and alive.
What, Angie?
A cat food pizza
and dog food AMG, dig up, brother.
Yes, AMG.
I was naked, even more sexy. There you go.
I got a tough one.
Oh, you're perving on the MG as well now?
Yeah, of course I am. It's good. I'm a heterosexual. If I'm going to turn gay, it's going to be for AMG. There you go.
Same here.
Very good.
Calm down. Absolutely anything for anyone. Cat food.
No, that's not what he said. Skies in fucking Manchester. It's cloudy here. Black clouds here. Looks as if it's going to piss down.
It looks like fucking New York or somewhere.
Oh, I'd love a bit of a piss down there.
He's taking a piss.
I want to be rain.
He's taking a piss with that sunshine shot.
He's having a laugh.
Finally, it's not raining.
He's having a fucking laugh.
He's having a fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Go on then.
What's in that shed? I bet it's a cannabis farm.
What, in a 3 foot by 4 foot shed? I doubt it.
I reckon cannabis.
Get a minimum of 5 plants in that, and if you circulation height 2.4 meters of shed. Got no bad list at the end of that fucking growth, to be fair.
You don't want to smoke.
You know what I mean? You're right, that's nine a plant times 5.
Zara, go.
All right, like, to be fair.
Zara, put it in the statement.
Showing my age, dying misspent youth, guys, that's all it is.
Who's this new guest? Hold on, guys. Hello.
Someone called Cheryl.
Hello.
Cheryl.
Hello.
Beautiful name.
Hey, be aware, man. Cheryl Shady's on the panel, and if you're a woman, he's gonna really want to talk to you.
No, I'm not.
And Cheryl,
Yes.
and if you're on the panel, Gamer is not going to want to talk to you at all. He's going to want to talk over you. So
yeah,
no, I came up to say something actually. I'm a mod over on another channel, and I just want to clear the air with everyone, so you get the truth from me. There was an incident over at our channel the other night, and one of our friends got timed out by somebody that wasn't even in the chat, and his name was Robert Lee, and I think that was a really crappy coward move, you know. And then you didn't rear your ugly head again after that. So
Robert Lee's in the chat right now.
Pardon me.
Robert Lee's in the chat as
No,
we speak.
That's fine. I know he's in there, but I am telling you the 100% honest to God's truth. Ultra had done nothing wrong over there. He did not deserve that treatment at all.
So, to be honest, right, to be fair, right, do you know what I go and tell, since you're the mod over there, do you just go and unban him and tell your host of that channel to go and sort our fucking mods out? You didn't come here and bitch about it.
No, his behavior lost his own branch over
No,
there.
it's sorry, then. It's sorry. Get in the chat and go and speak to him about it. He's not up here.
It's not my channel. It's not my channel. Miss.
I mean,
Can I
if
say,
you think you're going to come in here and let us know that he's some form of cunt, like, do you think we didn't ken that? I think we knew it before you figured it out. Yeah,
Did
to be
you
fair.
hear me, Paul? I did not call him a cunt.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all right. You're in the UK. We use cunt all the time. Don't worry about it. It's all right. It's like nigga. It's all right. It's acceptable.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet a minute.
I know.
What?
Who's the channel owner here?
You don't need
Shut up for a minute.
It's the state and it's called Monetary Madness, so you might not get like the response you're looking for there. You know what I'm saying?
Just mute Shady, so we can listen. Shady just, every time he's not drinking, he's just speaking over everyone, so just mute him.
No, you speak at me. I'm trying to say hello to the new guest. That's it.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
Of course you are. Just mute him.
I've seen the guy in the middle with the cowboy hat on. I've seen him somewhere.
You yourself, Shady.
Kazoom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kazoom.
I don't know what's been going on. There's been all sorts of fake accounts flying around, but Rob Lee, I've always got on with him. I'm not sure if it's the same Rob Lee that's been going over there. I just don't know.
Well, it's called process of elimination in my eyes. If they've got a problem with each other and he comes over to the same channel, how could that be a sock account, sir? That's obviously the same person bantering with the other person, and we're just not going to tolerate that over there. So I just only wanted to come up and clear the air that Ultra had done nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing fucking wrong.
That's not actually coming up and clearing the air. That's not coming and clearing the air somehow, is it? It's not clearing the air. That's called white knighting, to be fair. It's not because you can't clear the air with us.
It's not
We doesn't
called
have a
white
clue.
knighting.
Well,
It's called
because
doing the right thing and sticking up for
doing
a
the right
friend.
thing.
That's what it's called.
Listen, darling, listen. Think about it logically, right? Just follow my train of thought here for logic, right? You came on a panel where somebody was in the chat to tell the panelists to clear the air. Let me finish. To clear the air.
You're right,
With not one. Why don't you let me
Ultra,
finish, man? Come on. I said, work with me here. Work with me. Listen to the logic. Right? You came on a panel to clear the air.
Yep.
With nobody, because nobody here had any air to clear with you. You came on to tell us that Ultra was right and that other boy was wrong. But you already had it sorted in your own panel, so you're on a third party's panel to tell us that Mr. Reed's bad.
Sorted. He's not welcome there anymore. Only Ultra is
but you don't need to tell us. Don't need to tell us, pal.
He has got a point.
Tell him.
He has got a point.
Tell him, get in the chat and go and speak to him in the chat, man. No, we're not interested. Fuck off.
He's too much of a coward to come back. He would not come back that night.
Oh, well, what's the point? You blocked him. He's not able to. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
Oh, he was able to for a while. Trust me.
Oh, for a while.
He
Right,
had
cool.
plenty of time to come
Go and
back
speak to
up.
him about it. Go and speak to him.
Listen, Lord Joe, she's said it right. Just came on, just tell us now we've dealt with it, so we can move on.
Yeah.
It's done.
Well, I just want to say, Robert, you're not welcome there. You're a coward. And if you guys choose to believe that crap, that he's saying, I pity you. That's really sad. So, blessings to you all. Good luck, Ultra. Come back over to where you're at in a good spot.
Because we know nothing about it. It's
well, that's fine. That's fine. I know about Ultra, and I've been over to these UK chats, and I see how bitter and nasty it is. Why does everybody act like that over there?
Because we're cunts.
Well, why would you choose to be like that?
Because we're cunts.
We don't.
Everything's smaller and worse in America.
Wow, it's sad. It's sad.
It's so sad. What's sad is you export our democracy for us because we're too lazy.
No, I didn't export anything. Exploit.
You did. Your government did. You pay for it.
No. Oh, and I'm my government.
Well, to be honest, the way it works here is like we are supposed to be the government. Well, if they work for you, then in the land of the free, the government is you, no?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad to live in the land of the free because I can be protected here under the
I'm
First
glad
Amendment
you probably live in
and
one of these
Second
states that
Amendment.
still pay 4.5% tax
Oh
to the Royal
yes,
Crown.
have a good day. To anyone I don't have a problem with, have a good day.
Okay.
Blessings.
Keep up as a constitutional republic. Keep exporting the UK's democracy around the world with us for oil and gold.
Joker, let me.
Wow, that was interesting.
Joker.
Yeah.
One thing I never heard about this woman. It's her story, where she's from. All I saw.
Look, I just saved her from getting sexually abused and text by you, so leave her alone. Look, let's be fair. She's Ultra's pal, so she's hardly going to want to talk to you. You know what I mean?
And I couldn't defend her because you was attacking her.
I was attacking her. No, I wasn't. I was asking, why are you here telling us about something that we have no idea about if it is the White Knight?
Which is an attack.
Well, the host said I had a point, so you shut your hole. Or did you not hear that? Host say that shit, no? Fuck shit, yeah, fuck shady. Wakey, bro.
Shutting the hole.
Yeah, no. Shutting the hole, the pie hole. Where you put pie.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what I'm disappointed with? I didn't get to know this person.
Shady, and I bet you, Shady, listen, Ultra is her friend. Would Ultra let her talk to you? No bois.
Ultra.
So don't blame me. No bois.
I know
May I?
Ultra.
May I? May I?
Well, it is what it is. See what you see. But anyway, on that, I'm going to bounce. Enjoy your day, people. And Americans, I hope to see you some other time. We can ask like some intelligent conversations. Even though I think most Americans are fucking shit, but that's just the education system. You know, I'm sure a couple of you fell through the cracks and became intelligent human beings. You know what I mean? Well, see you later, cousins, across the pond. I'll leave you with the fine, capable Mongo hands of Shady and Gamer. This is not as good as it gets. It does get better. Don't worry about it. All right?
All right, have a good one, man.
See you later, boy.
Didn't need the Shady either. Didn't put me in the same bracket as him.
Joker, don't put my name at the same fucking sentence as fucking Gamer.
I agree.
What I've said, are you a fucking parrot?
Yeah, but the difference is, like, what he meant was that he's above you, though. The Gamer, like, you're...
Yeah. That's what I heard.
He's above me. What do you mean?
Oh, well, here's what I want to say. Like, don't blame anybody.
What's the honest stepladder?
Excuse me, mate. Don't blame anybody for giving your democracy away, because only you and your country can give your democracy away. And if another country came in and took advantage of it, it's because you gave it away and you allowed it to happen. So, mate, what you're saying is.
What the fuck do you want me to do about it? Like you
stop interrupting. I want you to stop interrupting.
It's like I'm responsible.
I want you to tie that mask. I want you to tie that mask a little bit tighter, and if you have to, insert it into your mouth and choke on it. But just do it until I finish talking.
Can't be held responsible.
Oh no, we've got a singer.
Go ahead, Kazoo.
There you go.
No, you said that line in some spot what we were saying, and so I wasn't trying to totally interrupt.
Be responsible.
Everybody can fuck off now. Mace's my best.
No, just shut up, Shady. You let the guy with touch speak. You talk sense, and you just talk waffle.
I really didn't mean to interrupt it.
Perfect. No. Music.
No, the interrupting. You need to tell him, or he'll just blab on.
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it?
Play the song, and there's this new guy, never met before, with a cowboy hat on. Let him sing.
Kazoo's awesome. He's smart.
Good idea. There you go. Thank you.
No, I'm just saying, like you're responsible, whoever, and I'm not talking to anyone here, but like you're responsible for defending your own democracy. If another country comes in and exploits it, it's not because they're evil. It's because maybe you kind of cupped or simped and just kind of gave it away.
Yeah, and so you know what you just said then? That's like YouTube is a democracy, and I get well, my channel. I've been bullied, you know, to do this and that and the other on YouTube, and that's like a democracy, and people bully you. I've learned so much from YouTube, so you know, and we are bullied on YouTube, but I like, you know, in the early days, I like people with an accent. So I troll. I go to America, Canada, wherever, because I like the accent when somebody talks to me. I've been told I'm a paedophile, I'm a weirdo. Oh, you like people with accents? What the fuck? To me, YouTube is a free holiday. YouTube's a free holiday. I get to see American people go, what's it like in America? And you tell me. It's like I'm there. It's free. I don't have to pay a penny.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, same with the other way. I can ask people from the UK how are things there, and I get to actually get a perspective of how things are actually there. And it's very cool. I love the internet for that reason, for very, very much.
I've been called a pedophile and everything. Oh, you're a weirdo. You chat women up because they've got
I wonder why. But listen, but hold on. I want to.
I've got a nice personality. Full stop. I've got a nice personality.
This has gone on for hours, in our ministry. He'll not shut up.
Well, you have a say, Gamer. Interject, didn't you have a say? I'm not talking much at the moment.
Because every time I try, he speaks over us.
I'm just on my phone doing a bank transfer a minute.
The guy had a really good. The guy had a really good point. The American guy there, but can you shut up? See what I mean? Every single fucking time, right? The guy in the bottom left, Sterling, he had a really good point. But can you give us just a little recap what you says there? Because I can't remember because of this moron.
Sure. What I said was that. Well, it was in response to the last person. I wish he had left because I wanted to say it when he was here. I don't want to say something about someone when they're not here. But what he said was what he said. Excuse me. You'll have to shut up if you want to hear my answer. What he said was that. Shut up. What he said was that the United States comes in and exports our democracy as if it's our good. We can only export what we have in our country. If somebody exported your good, then it's because you allowed it to happen. And if you allowed it to happen, it may be because you don't have the proper defense to defend yourself. And if your politicians sold you out, don't get mad at us. Blame Tony Blaine. Who blamed them? Because
I feel like you're trying to make on it's like our fault for not standing up for it.
Yes,
it's like being
exactly.
a member of the public and the citizens.
Exactly.
It's like we should all do something about it, but not just as one individual. You haven't got nothing. You need numbers. And I mean numbers, I'm talking thousands.
Millions.
Why don't you have them?
A lot of people, they like the life, they believe the bullshit. They want to just
Then
get to
take
work.
that up.
I'll tell you how it works. They want to go to work, earn money, get on holiday twice a year, buy a house, have a nice car, and then retire, and then that's it. It's just all money and having nice things. People's more focused on that than actually what's going on in the world. Even though they're telling you.
Material stuff, Gamer. I'm
not talking to you. I was talking to anyone else but you.
Yeah, but Gamer, everybody wants material stuff. Look at my car. Look at this. Look at that. Material stuff. I'll keep my gob shut now. You're right, mate. You are Gamer. You are right.
I'm not your mate. Didn't call me mate. I'm not your mate.
I'm an associate. Okay.
Living in a material world.
Oh, hold on.
Well, it is. It's all. I call it take, make, and throw away. And that's all it's about. And then that proves how successful you are and how much more you can take from the planet, have it, then throw it away and buy more. And that's your level of success.
Gamer, I can take you as a friend, make you as a friend, and then throw you away. There you go. It's a good idea. And therefore it's done.
Shady, you've never been my friend, ever.
Yeah, but because you're resistant. You're fucking resistant. You're fucking arrogant.
I'm not. I just didn't like you. I think you're a pervert, and I'll say it to you.
Prove it. Prove I'm a pervert.
Prove you're a pervert. Everyone's saying you online, Shady.
Prove that anyone. Prove that anyone in here. Prove that anyone in here is not a pervert.
Oh.
I can prove for me. I can only speak for myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what if
but
they-
what do you judge as what is a pervert though? I mean, some people have so many different ideas of what that means. So that's a weird. It's a weird one.
Women and Shady, just like if a woman's on the panel, he's like licking his lips.
Basically, complimenting somebody. I'm a pervert.
I mean, I don't know, man.
You're beautiful. You're awesome. I'm a pervert.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that.
So I'm
I mean, how can you judge what someone's thoughts are in that regard? I mean, the main thing that matters. The main thing that matters is how you act on those thoughts.
Right, hold on. Acting on a site, that's what I mean. I can judge him on the comments he's made, okay? When he says,
Like what?
When he says to a lady, I fancy your 15-year-old daughter more than the mother, when he makes them comments, I can judge him on that comment.
Okay, that sounds fair. That sounds fair.
Gamer, you admitted you never saw that live stream. You heard it as a rumor. You never actually
No, I didn't. I said I heard this from your own mouth. Me and Piers Flushman jumped on. Me and Piers Flushman jumped on and says we heard you. If you didn't believe me, I'm sure you believe Piers Flushman.
You never saw the.
Here comes the uncontrollable raging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know,
but Shady, I heard it from your own mouth, and so did Piers Welshman. Fact.
Gamer, you know, sorry, mystery. You know, I say one that. You know, I say one that on my channel.
You loved this 2 minutes ago. You loved this.
Yeah, stop you both shouting, didn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Of course you are. And obviously you
like, oh man, hey man, get your tongue at me ass, man. Get your tongue.
So Shady. So Shady. So Shady. So Shady.
So Slim Shady ass man.
I just want these tongue anywhere near mine. Not under my ass thinking he's got to be my best friend. Oh, you want to be my friend? You want to be my friend, mate? So fuck off. You know what I mean? I know what you says. I know you're a game, you pervert.
What's this? What's this? What's two geezers smoking? I think it's a bong.
I'm on crack.
Yeah.
Crack cocaine.
Is that a leather? Fucking
I've taken you on board. I'm having a day off. I've got loads of money, Shady, so I can smoke the expensive drugs today.
You're on benefits. And,
so Shady, let me ask you. So Shady, the other night you were talking about how people used to bring up shit from a year ago. Is this the type of shit you're talking about?
You still do. A year ago on YouTube, they're bringing up the same shit.
Is that what you're talking about?
And that's what I don't like.
Big up on the plot.
So yeah.
It's stuff that from ages ago that just keeps coming back up.
So Shady.
England is acidic. It's a nasty place. That's why I go to America, because you don't know me. You can see me fresh. You can see who I was when I started YouTube. I was a nice guy. English YouTube.
Made me cares. You've said it a million times on every live you can on. And
I don't think you're nearly the asshole that this other guy is, the one that interrupts everyone.
Me. I'm being addicted to it because I can't be asked. I'm sick of all.
I have a feeling it's not just today though. I have a feeling it's not just today though.
And the bother no policy, you know what I mean? Somebody trying to agree with us. He waffles about the same bullshit every day on every live.
Waffles.
You know what I mean? You think I'm going to not find
Waffles. That's another thing. Waffles actually, we created waffles in the United States. We created waffles.
He's boring. He's a virgin. He's never been married. He just comes on and talks a load of shite all the time.
Sorry, Titus.
Who are you projecting that on?
I'm not gonna lie, it is funny because I get a right giggle out of it, me. Shady waffling on about me all the time. Especially when people actually take it seriously.
If I wasn't dyslexic, I could write stories. But because I'm dyslexic, I verbally write stories. So the stories I say which you attacked me for. Yeah. Oh yeah, I met the Queen, and you went bullshit. It was a story. It was like a child's story where I met the Queen. I used to call her Queenie. It was a bullshit. Yeah, but you attacked me. You're a gamer. That's my personality. You're a gamer. That's my personality. But you attacked me with a nastiness.
Because you were waffling, but you're lying. Tell the truth. When you're lying, you've
So
never called the Queenie, have you?
I have a question.
It was a story. Cornerstones are lying. It was a story, but it was a convincing story.
I'm glad you finally admitted that you're a waffler. I'm glad.
Here's a story.
Gamer. I'm a storyteller.
Of what?
And
Of
You're
a
a
lovely
storyteller.
lady.
What you do?
He's a storyteller. Bad choice of words, Shady.
I said, I'll tell Gamer, shut the fuck up a minute. I said, oh, when I was younger, I was a bodyguard of the Queen. And I used to call her Queenie. I used to call her Queen.
This is a good story.
I was the only guy she allowed to take her corgis for a walk. We all mortality, we know. It's a
Why are we listening to this bullshit?
Because it's funny. Good story.
A gamer attacked me when you're full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't know. I'm glad I was attacking you for waffling because I knew you fucking were, like you've just said. So
No, big up, Shady. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I've made jokes before, and these people who just can't really understand what humor is, they'll be like, "No, that's not true, mate, and I can prove it." I'm like, "You stupid fuck! It was a joke, you retard."
Yeah. The thing is,
hey, mate, the joke's a joke, right? But this guy just waffles all the time. This Shady guy, the joke's a joke. Fair enough, get the joke, but this guy just talks nonsense like for hours on end, and it never ends. And he's got now. When I shut up, he's got to continue to talk. He's waffle. Watch.
There, Gamer, proven wrong. He did. Shady had nothing to say. Look.
Silence.
I got he's doing it intentionally just to prove a point, but I know for a fact he's itching to waffle. Itching to waffle.
I'm itching to waffle.
An itchy waffle? What?
He's itching to waffle.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
His waffle's itching. He's gonna scratch it.
I'm itching to waffle.
A blue waffle.
There you go.
Just waffle on, just talk nonsense. Waffle means talk nonsense.
Oh, okay.
But in America, waffle is a breakfast.
Right. We invented it. We invented the waffle here in America, and we brought it to the UK.
And you
of course you did. Who's this guy? Who's this fucking?
I'm a historian. I'm a historian. I'm a European historian.
The English people are the biggest inventors of
I'll be honest with you, Gamer.
Don't talk to me. Talk anyone else. Bar me. You're banned for life. Talk anyone else.
You're banned for life.
Yes, but English people have also invented. English people have also invented some of the most bland and nasty food out there too. So you know.
I'm not going to lie with you. Like all of our food's processed now, unless you're going to get you've got some of the. You've got some of the best curry probably out there, but that's not English. That's not English food.
No, you're right. You're right. We invented curry in the United States, as a matter of fact, and we brought it to the UK.
Yeah. Chicken tikka, curry. It's a national dish.
No, it's not. Right. Kerry comes from India, and we know where Kerry comes from. Right, but it's not the point. But you know, you're talking about like halving processed foods, and I'll tell you what. It's like we do live on frozen food, even like. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big advocate for eating real food. I do believe in just eat real food. So you'll never see me eat a Mars bar. You'll never see me eat sweets. You'll never see me eat cakes. Shut up, Shady. Shut up, Shady. I swear to God, you're really crossing the boundary now. You're on thin ice, and I swear to God.
Oh my God.
And just like I believe in eating real food, like I like a lot of chicken pasta, stuff like that. But sometimes I do like I do breach me on rules. I do eat crisps. You didn't call them crisps in America. You will call them chips. You know what I mean? It's like my guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? And I know it's not real. It's all manufactured in the factory. But I try to avoid anything what's made in the factory. And I didn't think you can go wrong with an egg. What can you really do to an egg? With chicken, you know what I mean? Meat, stuff like that. Vegetables, pasta, chips. Not chips like you'll call them fries, but I do eat them as well. I do get frozen processed ones. I do it, even though I've got an air fryer, because I can't be up bothered to peel potatoes all the time. It's not going to happen, not just for me. And but other than that, I do try to eat like real food. Pizzas, I consider pizza a real food, made from bread, cheese. And I mean, just like I try to keep it as real as I can. But obviously, I'm not perfect at it all. It is hard. That's all I want to say.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Pizza's real food because it's not fried. It is bread, and they put the good stuff on. And pizza.
Well, I mean, fried. There's real fried food. Come on.
Fried chicken, deep fried chicken. Yeah. No,
I mean, there's tons of good real fried food. Come on now.
I do. I do. Chinese
I really like the idea, and I've seen it done on YouTube videos of a whole fried turkey. I gotta be honest.
We invented that. We invented that.
Brilliant.
And the air fryer.
In America,
just don't try to fry it when it's frozen. Just don't try to deep fry it when it's frozen. That's a very bad idea.
Yeah, but I've seen on videos where obviously you can
Hold him up.
And then,
what's happening, ministry? You all right, me old mate?
This is Mark.
Yeah, okay.
It's just Mark, of course it is.
Yeah.
What's up,
Hey.
How you doing, guys? You all good, yeah?
Yes, doing good. Doing good.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Peace, man.
Yeah,
Who's this guy who says the Americans invented everything? They invented fuck all, mate. Even Edison nicked all his inventions. You invented nothing, bro. You stole everything. You invented tea and all that bullshit, bro.
Civilization.
The only thing you lot invented is fat Americans what can hardly walk. There we go.
Mark, why are you in a bad mood, Mark?
No.
You shut up as well. You're always licking the asses of Americans. Stop licking their asses.
Mark,
just mute him. I hear that. Mute shit.
Are they just licking butt cheeks, or are they actually licking the?
Yeah,
the
probably
anus?
butt cheeks, as you lot call them. Yeah, them big, massive, fat.
We invented rim job. We invented the rim job in America.
My new American friend, Mark, is an amazing person.
Give me 10 things you guys have invented. 10 things.
10 things. 10 things. You said, yeah.
Yeah, 10 things.
Okay, I can't say them, but I can write it. They're called Roman.
Tea. Yeah, you invented tea. Yeah.
No, listen. Shut up. You're gonna have to listen if you want to answer.
Go ahead.
Shut up.
Okay, so 10 things, right? I'll go in order. Like, there's one that looks like I, and then the next one looks like I, and then the third one looks like I. They're called Roman numerals. And
so
we
you invented bullshit because you're talking bullshit now.
Okay, we invented the glue for Post-it notes. We invented sliced bread. We invented we invented the incandescent light bulb. Apparently, we invented the computer in general.
Edison stole that. That's bullshit. You didn't invent the light bulb. Edison stole it.
Oh, okay. Well,
he used to build gates with his time.
There are so many stories about the.
One at a time. Shady, shut up. One at a time.
Yes.
I'm going to mute myself now. Carry on.
There are so many stories about the light bulb, but the Edison story is the main one. Other people have said that it was a black individual that actually invented it, and Edison stole it from the black individual. But it's still.
Well, listen. Do you know Edison was just a big money man? He invented
the normal story is that it was invented in America. So if there was who was it that it was stolen from then?
The people he employed. The people.
The British. You nicked it from us.
No.
Okay.
Creation. Edison. You Tesla. Whatever name Tesla is from Croatia. He stole all his ideas. And everybody knows who Tesla is. Even the CIA.
And where was Tesla from, Shady? Where was Tesla from?
I think it was from Croatia.
No, I'll jump in there. I'll jump in. Oh, where?
And your Edison stole his ideas. And if you come up with this project, I'll give you $50,000. So what Tesla did, he came up with the idea. You know what Edison did? Fuck up. You can fuck up. You're not getting the money, and fucked him up. Fired him.
Egg Benedict.
Edison
mute them, ministry.
3D printing.
Ministry, it's an order. I'm sorry, like if he doesn't shut up and if he speaks the next 30 seconds, I want them backstage, and I mean it.
Wow.
Because I want to hear about this topic. But you say you invented the light bulb.
Hey, let me just put it this way: the two American guys, the platform you're now speaking on, which is the internet, was invented by a British person. Thank you very much. So, you enjoy the British invention you're now speaking on.
Al Gore was British.
Big up the British. Actually, I like the Americans, to be quite honest. I work with a lot of Americans. So I don't mean to insult you, but it's just that the invention just claiming to have is bullshit. That's all I'm putting out there.
I don't know. Just when I
it's like no, the biggest thing that annoys me, Mark, is that the thing that won World War II. It's like every American would think that them won World War II, but I think no, we fucking did. When the Nazis
I'm not gonna. I will dispute that because we were absolutely fucked in World War II. In fact, it was more the Russians what won it, in my view, than the Americans.
The
Americans did help.
People. I get that.
The Russians lost the most. The Russians lost 36 million.
Yeah.
36 million people.
I didn't think it was that many, was it?
Yeah, it was around about 36 million.
Well, I mean, okay.
20 million.
Like
well, it's disputable, isn't it?
This is just a bit annoying, but I'm going to go just when I do a quick search. The lock switch sewing machine, 1833. Vacuum cleaner, 1860. Jeans made out of the type of denim that we've gotten so accustomed to, 1873. Telephone, 1876. Electric
what are you
light
talking
bulb.
about? The telephone. John Logie Baird invented the telephone.
1876 on March 7th, 18. On March 7th,
that's where Levi's came from. Levi's trousers bought all the white.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it because then.
John Singer invented the thing.
There's sites that you can go to that will list a whole bunch of shit.
They don't care.
And I don't think they seem to care about that. There's things that have been invented all over the world, and to make it sound like we have here in America we haven't invented anything is stupid. That's just dumb.
Well, no. It was the claim of your friend who was saying they invented things like tea and all sorts of other things.
We didn't invent tea. No, we didn't invent tea.
What my man sat next to you say?
Who was trying to say America invented tea? That's stupid.
What I meant was
the guy your fellow American, the Charleston man saying.
What I meant was we invented combining tea with milk. That's what I meant. Like we invented that.
I don't know. I don't think so either. No, I don't think so. No, that's not true.
Charleston.
We combined.
No, actually, can I say something in the audience? Agent X, India invented.
Just shut up, shit, you boring.
No, you can do it. India invented tea. We owned China or whatever. We We sent it to China. They mass-produced it. Then it became...
Shady, I'll tell you what, get outside, find a corner, just pour it on your head.
Put it Indian tea. But yeah, the British started that fucking thing up. I hate tea, by the way. There you go.
They won't care whether you hear tea or not. Just shut up and put a corn on your head.
I like
am I boring as well?
Irish brick.
I'm historical.
Oh my God, you're not, man. You're nothing.
I love a good Irish. I love a good Irish breakfast tea or Earl Grey with cream and sugar. It's great.
Earl Grey, British, no?
Yeah, that's gay though, in my opinion.
That's all right. I'm gay, so it doesn't matter.
Homosexuality. Americans invented homosexuality. That's another one. That's a good one. Homosexuality.
Last cup of tea, Earl Grey, Shady. Come on, man.
Be careful, Shady. He'll want to shag you in a minute.
Earl Grey is posh, rich drink, and only gay people can afford it. So I nailed it in one.
What do you mean? It's the same price as everything else. What do you mean? Where do you go that it costs more than other teas?
Listen to him. He waffles, man.
Only gay people can afford it, Shady.
It costs the same. It's the same price. It's the same price as everything else. What do you mean?
Top level. Of course, it's top level.
Am I losing my mind?
Top
or something?
level?
I feel like I am. I did come on, say I wanted to laugh at the wind up, but this has gone even beyond me. We've got the guy with that on. Shady wants to have sex with him.
I could tell somebody who's gay.
So, I figured out what Shady's getting at. Shady's getting at, if you're gay, you get charged more. That's what he's saying.
Tea drinking. Tea
If you know what, minister, you get charged more if you're gay.
I think that's what Shady's trying to get at, yeah.
The £6.
Oh, he's mental.
It's like racism. Oh, I'm gay. I'm a gay cup of tea. They charge you more. Of course they do.
You Shady, you have now got the title the biggest waffler on YouTube that ever exists.
I'm an activist now. Tea drinkers have rights. There you go.
Ministry, have you ever had what the Americans have with the biscuits and gravy for breakfast?
Oh, biscuits, whatever they are.
I've never had biscuits and gravy.
Oh, mate, it's fucking horrible, man.
I'll tell you
Disgusting.
what. I'll tell you what I always thought was funny when I watched cartoons like let us speak. When I watch cartoons like Family Guy and that, or Simpsons, like shut up, Shady. They always eat like bacon with eggs, and just bacon and eggs, and that's not a common thing in England. That but we eat bacon and eggs. Shut up, Shady.
Bacon and eggs, man.
I swear to God, Shady. You keep on really interrupt me like that. I swear to God.
So
you're playing games with gamers, so be careful.
I'll show you another thing we invented.
Time.
Put me on big thing, ministry.
Put him on the big thing. There you go. Water.
Can you see the lock there, Americans? Can you see the lock?
Yeah, we invented water.
Yep, someone on top of the lock, just coming down. Hope she don't fall in.
There you go. We invented chocolate water. Of course we did.
Man, in the background, I've been looking up whether gridiron American football was invented in America, and apparently it was actually invented in Toronto. So it wasn't in the States.
Which is North America.
It's North America, but it's not. That's not quite the same. That's not the same as saying it was invented in the United States. So
no, Paul. Sorry, Mark. I'll be honest with you. I saw a bit of a smudge on the side of you, on your side of your barge. It looked unclean.
Yeah, I would love to put your head through that window behind you. You know.
You need to polish that barge, in my opinion. I mean, I don't want to cause trouble for you.
Have you heard of a Gillentine before? Have you heard of
The guillotine. The guillotine. That's another one.
I lived in France for a while. I know what a guillotine is.
I would love to get you in a guillotine. Right at this
Gamer,
moment in time.
see, this is where the false information. The guillotine was actually invented in Scotland.
South Carolina. Oh, wait, what? No.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, and it was.
I'm talking about.
It was invented in Scotland, and the Scots didn't like it, so guillotine went over and brought it back to France, and there was a guy bringing it around France like a traveling circus, and people were. They ended up just guillotining people like shoplifters and that as it was travelling around. But the great thing about it is the guy who was bringing it round actually got guillotined himself in the end. So it was a fitting story for the guillotine.
Thank you for that, Mark.
You're welcome, man.
Mark. That's the first time I've heard of that. That's what YouTube should be about, education. First thing, I was in France. I went, do you know any French words? I went, yeah, la guillotine. No, don't talk about it.
Guillotine.
I used to say, do you know any French words? I went, yeah, la guillotine. And we had a laugh about it. But I didn't know that story.
Are you waffling again, Shitty? Are you done waffling yet? Just let everyone on the panel know in the chat know when you're done waffling. Waffler.
Gamer, let me speak. That's what YouTube's about.
Let you speak. You never shut up until you take a drink, you fucking moron.
You never skippity scotch.
That's what YouTube's about. Education. And that's a new thing I've been educated about.
That's all I'm trying to do, Shady. That's all I'm trying to do.
Respect, brother.
Respect. Cheers.
Big up, win some, lose some in the chat. Mass respect, win some, lose
T-Line's
some.
matter, KB.
Thanks to see you,
T-Line's
bro.
matter.
I think we've all learned something here today.
I hope so. I've learned you're gay and you've got a nice leather hat. Which, and you've got a great beard. You've got a great beard. Respect, brother.
Yep.
I like your leather
Great
hat.
beard.
I think it's leather, in my opinion.
Yes, it's a leather hat. It is leather. Yes.
Is it made out of snake skin?
Leather. We invented leather.
I don't know what kind of leather. I do not know what kind of
We
leather.
invented every kind of leather. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter.
This black one that I'm wearing.
This guy anyway, man.
This
Charleston's missing one of their entertainers.
This black one that I'm wearing
Well, I'll
is.
tell you what, look,
it's-
guys. Hold on, Shady. No, let me speak. I've given you loads of time. Let me speak. I'll tell you what, look, you had to kidnap Albert Einstein to come and invent the atomic bomb fires. You need to steal scientists before the Nazis got the hands on them. You need to kidnap them to invent the atomic bomb.
The Americans divvied them up.
Japan, and you didn't even invent that, you fucking selves. Bear that one in mind.
Wait, no, you raise a good point. Stealing scientists, we invented that.
German scientists, bear that one in mind.
Why?
Anyway, listen, I've got work to do, man. I just thought I'd come on and say hello to the American cousins. I've got an aunt, by the way, who lives in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, she's been there since I think the '60s. She loves it there.
Do you know Mark's relative? Have you met her? You know her. There you go. Have you met his auntie?
Well, I can't be sure of it.
It's a small place. It's a small
Mate,
place.
who knows, Shady? I might be talking to my cousin. Who knows?
Or your uncle.
There you go. Your family. There you go.
Anyway, listen, take it easy, guys. Bless up. God bless you. God bless the Americans. God bless the British. God bless ministry. And God bless the chat.
Hey, thanks you too, man.
Mark, in a non-gay way, I love you to bits. In a non-gay way. Because I am bisexual, allegedly. I haven't.
I didn't know that.
Yet. So I don't know. You know, the options are out there, aren't they? I'm old. I'm getting older. I had to have options. There you go.
Wow.
I need options. I'm on my 60s.
So, Shady, listen, if you want to come out the closet, just come out the closet. There's no the man with it. There's no to be ashamed of being gay. So if you want to just see you gay,
This guy, I don't know who he is because there's a banner up.
Oh shit! He's on the hat.
There you go. Thank you. What's your name?
I think Shady showed love of Kizuma. Kizuma. I think you found love, Shady.
It's about style. It's not about
The fedora. The fedora.
You got a fedora too. Yeah, I've got a fedora too. It's all mine's all completely black, but yours is nice, man. It's got the black and the gray. It's nice.
Yeah. But the thing is, I've seen this fedora, and it comes in a roll. It's something to do how they're made, and when you unroll it, it's always a perfect hat, and that's a fedora.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the way they make it. It's like full hands work. I remember looking at that and I went, no way. And it was like some guy paid $60, $70, $80 for it, just for a hat. This was free. This was free. I like free. And there you go. Agent X, get your ass up on here, please. Agent X.
Agent X won't come up. I'm going to be shutting down in a minute anyway, Shady. I'm at 3 hours.
Shady, listen, you found love now.
All right.
You found love in men now, so you can leave
I
that woman
appreciate
alone.
I appreciate you having me on.
Love in the,
no worries at all. Everyone's welcome on my channel. Everyone's welcome on my channel always. Apart from one or two people, I should say. Chubby Rain can suck it.
Hold on a minute, let's speak. Listen, let's speak. Shady's found love with the same sex, and I think it's a blessing that he has. It's a blessing he has, and so now he can leave all the women alone, can't he?
Sure. Very well.
It's a blessing to the ass. What?
Look at the bottom left. Look at the guy on the bottom left. It's a handsome geezer for America. Of course I'm gonna change from X. I don't want to be fucking heterosexual.
Does anyone else think this is hilarious?
Okay, it's gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous.
Oh man, I'm imagining he's gonna want to end it right at 3 hours. Nope, just a hint over the 3 hour mark.
Yeah,
let's
just
go over
a
the
hint
3 hour
over.
mark here. Okay.
I'm gonna get out of here too.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut down. I've got things to do as well. So,
alrighty.
I'm sorry, I've heard enough. Shady.
You're the guy on the bottom left. The grey beard. I'm getting there. You could turn me.
Nice, good guy. I like that guy. He talks a lot of sense.
Yeah,
the other guy, the other American guy, though, talks a lot of waffle like you. I think you should have a them. I'm glad.
Shady, are you gonna start one up?
No. I've got that much hate on YouTube. I'm scared of doing live streams because I can't cope with the stress. But I do like the banter. I like the love like we've had. Minister is an awesome geezer.
Start one up.
No, I'm not going to do it, mate.
You sure?
I might do one.
Start one up. I'll come over. I'll be right there.
Your arm doesn't take much twisting, Shady. You know that.
Yeah, you can twist my face. But, actually, I'm going to start one up.
I'm off, look, Shady. I'm going to shut down now, so get on.
Good to meet y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, welcome anytime. It's not always this crazy.
Everything's good. No, it's great when it's crazy. I love it when it's crazy, so it's good. So
this American guy is a new friend. Send him a link. But I tell you now.
Yeah. If you could put a link in the somewhere, whether it's in the regular comments or in the private chat, that would be good.
I'll do a live stream.
Okay.
I'll go down and get some beers.
I mean, if even if I'm not able to get to the whole thing, I can at least subscribe, and then I can get to you one of the next times if I don't get to it tonight. So
I tell you, it's nice meeting you, mate.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
and I find out you're gay, and you didn't even tell me, which is a good thing, because I don't care if you're straight, you're gay, or whatever. I see a human being. That's my life. That's my story. You know, no, don't get me wrong. I won't have sex with you.
No, of course. Yeah. No, I totally get what you're going. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I've had to do it on my phone, so it's going in the main. It's in the main chat.
Yeah, but
oh, great.
Big Shady channel. Not the actual live.
I won't have sex with you, but I'll be a good friend, and we'll have a drink together. We'll hang out together, and that's it. And we'll be friends.
He's a barrister.
That's what I believe. It doesn't matter about your sexuality. Friends are friends. Sexuality, different thing in my eyes.
Yep.
Right, get off there, Shady. I'm off. I'm shutting down, Shady. So
all right,
get off. Fire up live.
Well,
yeah, bro.
Good night, everyone.
I'll do a live stream, and then when I do it, I'll get some more beers from the fridge because I bought extras.
All right.
First. Give me 20 minutes. I need to play music.
All right.
Take care, buddy. Love you. I'm gonna leave you. Right.
I got to, mate.
Oh, look at my blue eyes. Fuck me. There you go. Thank you.
Well, that was an adventure around the world and a good laugh. I got to be honest. Big up the Americans for coming in. I know there's a bit of chat shenanigans, but you know, shit happens sometimes. Right, I'm just going to play a video and be gone. Jumping out.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.